I don't know. I'd pay extra to see you dressed up, Stacks.
Hun,
Oh, I know. I know.
What's going on?
That gives me an idea for a monster for next session.
Oh no!
I'm
I'm happy with that.
I am confused.
Check the Facebook chat.
Okay, I'll do it on phone. Well, I've seen worse.
Since you're not actually participating, can you make these please?
Can you like?
Why don't you work, you miserable whore?
Maybe the miserable whore doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the picture still?
No.
Why are you
No.
rolling 3DF?
I clicked the button.
That's an interesting button you clicked.
Okay.
The fuck is 3DF?
It's 3D something fudged.
Makes perfect sense. Good job. That was indeed a collection of words.
I clicked the fudge button and it rolled 3DF. So I'm like, okay. I was curious what the fudge button did.
Fair enough.
If
Well, the obvious answer.
the fudge button, I thought it would actually produce fudge.
That was my hope too, but it did not.
I don't think I want to see fudge.
I need to.
I don't think we're
Oh,
thinking
dear.
about the same fudge here.
Not all of us have a dirty mind unlike you, Benjamin.
You what?
Not all of us have dirty minds unlike you.
I've been.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I don't
There's
think
that
you
point.
think that's true.
Says the
I don't
person
believe
that's
you
laughing
believe
at
that.
Brayden. Yeah, I don't think you know your wife that much. Well,
Oh, I love that. You have a good point there.
yeah. Corey was a bit shocked when he walked out and figured out what we were talking about.
Oh, I haven't heard this one yet.
I will tell you later.
Alright.
Then
Is everyone
again,
ready?
I better not actually say that, actually.
Alright. So, last left off, you're inside a little encampment, because you're given no choice in the matter.
Does it mean we had a long rest?
Yes, you've had a nice long rest, everyone's all ready and healthy.
Oh, goodies, and I got some potions.
So as you go to leave the tavern, you notice a person following you.
I hide behind the goblin.
I'll let Michael introduce himself.
My name is Ristar Tan. I am a drow noble who was exiled for being too nice, and because drow society is all assholes. So
Yep, can't dispute that.
Okay.
Okay, so he too has been infected by the wereraptors and seeks the same cure.
I tried to pick up the goblin and move back 10 feet.
What did the poor goblin do to you?
Aren't we in a tent? How can you move back 10 feet? Is the tent that big?
A lot of work.
It's a big tent.
Ah, okay.
It's like from
It's like a
Harry
TARDIS
Potter.
tent. It's bigger on the inside.
It's the tavern, right?
Yes.
Cool, I'm walking up to the bar. Give me some ale and put it on his tab. And I point towards someone other than me.
other than you, very specific.
I point towards Ben and say, put it on his tab.
I don't think they would do that. I think my tab's a bit too high.
Well, the ale's free in town anyway, for camp, for want of a better term.
For some reason, they still charge me, though.
Well, it's you, so you know.
Yeah, it's true. I am an orc. Where did I disappear
So we
to?
we'll get you guys on the road.
Oh, that's easy. We've got automation mode. The gods are like, dip, 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 go, going, go, go, going, go, go, going.
So you're all down the bottom of the map at the moment.
Oh, good, there's a river. Come, Mr.
So-
Goblin, we're going to have a bath.
What would everyone like to do?
I'm going to climb a tree and see what I can see.
May I ask what the mission is?
Yeah.
You're off to find the priest that's going to cure you of your affliction.
Oh, we
Okay,
have werewolf shit.
So
Yeah, where-
I have detect magic as an innate ability. Do I see any traces of magic?
You do not see any traces of magic.
Okay. I'll just keep searching around for traces of magic.
I give her Crissy down on the
I'm
wagon.
gonna,
Have I
I'm
got
gonna
to
search
use
for
the force
traps.
skill?
Okay, can I have a reflex save, please, Michael?
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to hide behind the goblin.
16.
Okay, you pass.
Okay.
So, that area is now full of entangling vines.
Ooh, we've got an elf in the party.
Nice. I use levitate.
Effective. Okay, what's everyone else doing? Aside from hiding behind the goblin, Benjamin.
What?
I'm
I'm
still trying to climb the
gonna-
tree.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Can I see anything from the top of the tree?
Uh,
Don't say fucking leaves.
Leaves,
Okay.
branches.
Well, obviously. As you climb the tree,
Mm,
gotta find my monster again. Where's it gone?
next level.
You see a shadowy hand reach out and try and hit you.
I'm gonna take a swing because I don't like shadowy hands.
Sure.
With a short sword, so that's 1d20 plus 9. Fuck me, drunk sideways with a better block.
I think I might draw my weapons just in case.
Actually, let's be honest here. I wouldn't have a short sword out if I was climbing a tree. We'll go with a dagger.
Yep, I've got my weapons just in case.
Is it
I'm gonna
slash-
climb on top of the orc.
I let the goblin climb on top of me.
Well, that's nice of you.
Nat 1.
You miss. I will have a reflex save, please, to avoid falling out of the tree.
I'm guessing that's a dex save.
Yep. How many chance have I got there? Yep.
I am hiding underneath the goblin.
25.
Okay, you successfully managed to stay in the tree.
Can I make a stealth check to hide underneath the goblin?
Yeah, sure. DC 18.
Okay.
Oh.
Make loud
Ew.
noises so that orc cannot hide under the goblin. I pretend to be a rooster.
Ah, that's very fitting. I don't believe I'm hiding too well.
I don't think so either.
Where did you go?
How did you get a -6?
Yeah, that's puzzling.
I think I took some flaws. Yeah, pathetic and inactive.
Sounds about right for you.
Ben's token go.
Pathetic.
Ben's token has. Yeah, a second here.
Oh yeah, and I think I've got armor on as well.
Right. Okay, I can see where I am.
Yeah, I've got
Alright.
a full plate
I'll
on.
have initiative for everyone, please.
I have full plate on, which gives me a -6 to the actual for armor class penalty. Initiative?
Okay. Yes, please.
Technology fucking broken shit, fuck.
What happened?
Was any of that sentences?
Oh yeah, all of it was English.
Yeah,
So-
I understood. It just sounds Scottish.
Alright, initiative.
Where's my initiative? It's been a while since I've used this character sheet.
I got a whopping 9.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, you.
Oh dear.
I got a 20.
Okie dokie.
I got a nat 20.
Very nice, very nice.
That's sad.
It's not such a bad thing at the moment.
Can I ready an action to throw the goblin?
I want to say no.
Oh. Is the goblin still on top of me?
Yes.
That sounds wrong.
Unless he gets off you, he's stuck. He's staying there.
You're asleep.
Okay, so Ben, you're going first.
That's never safe.
2 seconds. I'm just going to do something real quick.
What are we fighting?
Go to bed.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, it's not very nice.
Oh, I
I'm gonna put the stupid
transform
thing
my.
first.
I will summon my soul bow, which is like my soul blade, my mind bow. I mean, which is like my mind blade,
Yep.
but a bow form. And I'm going to take a pot shot at
Steve.
this one, if you can see.
Yep.
That is. Oh god, I'm not really good with range attacks. 17 versus AC.
I'll hit.
No hit. Awesome.
For hopes there are any rust monsters.
I'm trying to save everyone from horror. 1d8 plus 1.
Is that a squid?
It takes 1d8 plus 1 psychic damage.
Oh, not a squid.
3 psychic damage.
I know, it looks like a squid.
Yeah, it's a squid that likes eating your shit.
That sounds like an unfortunate creature.
That I haven't got knowledge arcana, so I don't know what that is. It looks like something you find within the actual adult shop.
I don't know, I don't spend much time in those places, so I couldn't tell you.
No, it's all good.
If anyone would like making
Take your word
knowledge
for it.
check, they're welcome to.
And that's my turn.
I will about the thingy that's above me. But there's no 5e knowledge. Help a brother out here. Wisdom?
Nature.
Yeah.
Nature?
Just nature.
Nature, arcana, history, religion, all knowledge checks.
Yeah.
In D&D 5e.
Oh, well, they're all fucking shit, so...
They can be useful.
Nature. 4.
I don't think 4 is useful.
It just looks like a shadowy figure.
Cool. Shadowy figure, you're gonna die.
It's just going to be added in real quick.
Guys,
Oh god, whoops.
Yeah.
there's something that looks like rabies behind me.
That's the
Love
goblin.
it.
No. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you How dare you insult my hiding place? How dare you insult my meat shield?
Yeah, he has great memories of that goblin on top of him. Come on.
That sounds wrong.
Shots fired. Shots fired, everyone.
Okay, so the shadow is going to take a swing at Sean.
I'm just gonna walk away. Come, Mr. Goblin. We must go towards the rust monsters. That thing looks scarier.
Miss.
Does 13 hit?
Missed.
Okay, that's its turn. Time for the rust monsters.
No. Stay, Mr. Rustmaster. Stay away from me. Oh, fuck off. You're not eating my lightsaber.
Okay, Sean, your turn.
That's it?
Ooh.
Then you have 30 foot of movement.
Are
This-
they dazed?
No.
Do they attack?
Nope.
Okay.
How far above me is this thing?
Mm.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna climb.
Oh, he's
I'm gonna
flying.
jump to the ground, pull out my bow, and shoot it.
Let's see what you got.
Dear God, please.
Let's put up.
25,
That'll hit.
which will be 1d something plus something. 1d6 plus 5. Surely I've got one of them. Roll a re-roll. 6. Cool. 6 points of piercing damage, because I'm guessing I don't get sneak attack.
Nope.
And with the rest of my movement, I'm running that way. Away from the big fucking scary thing.
Fair enough.
Oh, hey, smart boy that I am. I forgot I also have a wolf.
Oh. Give me a second, I'll chuck one in.
Thank you.
Throw in a few fish I haven't actually used.
No.
Mark. There we go. There you go, you should have control of him now.
Thank you.
Okay. So suddenly from the water a shark leaps out at you.
No. Oh, sushi.
Is there strong wind? So it's Sharknado?
No, not yet. I have done that previously though.
Oh goodness.
Okay. So plus 6. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's definitely a hit.
Was a hit. Did you hit me? Brayden loves us.
No, I hit the drow.
Brayden still loves us.
I'm 20 feet up in the air. Can you hit me from there?
You have a damn good shot. It's going to do it with disadvantage.
Is it a range attack
because
or a
it's
melee attack?
It's jumping out at him. So it's a 21 hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's jumping out at you. It can jump 20 feet up into the air. Wait, the sharks, the sharks can jump 20 feet.
Giant
up in the air.
sharks.
17. No, yeah, it does hit. I have a 17 AC.
Oh, lovely.
19 damage.
We're fighting sharks on steroids, people.
Apparently.
That one's going to swim off.
19 damage? Okay.
Oh yeah, by the
Okay.
way, he plans to kill everyone and everything every game.
I do not.
I mean, you're doing a good job at it so far. I want to say. Oh, wait. I was supposed to add 20 to this health. Never mind. I forgot. Okay. Hold on. Need to fix that.
What's going on? I feel like I'm in the Ukraine.
It's your turn.
Okay. Wait, whose turn is it?
Yours, Michael.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I knew that. I was just testing you. I will throw a thorn javelin at the thing that attacked me. So that'd be 20 plus 5.
Oh shit, sorry.
You're right.
Does a 21 hit?
Not cutting the hair.
That'll hit.
Okay, I need to make a fortitude save or a constitution save.
Okie dokie, give me 2 seconds.
You might as well get it back now. I saw it.
Someone's in trouble.
That's the goblins. Mr. Goblin.
That's a fail.
In there?
Mr. Goblin, you're keen and in trouble.
Okay, he is now sickened.
Lovely.
Where? You're not put it back in there.
Okay, cool. And then I will move away 10 feet. Luna will attack with her fight attack. She can do that. And that is a +5 as well. 14.
Give me a second. 14 will hit.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all, Michael? Or
8 damage and then a trip attempt, so...
you're going to try and trip a shark?
Yes. No, the thing. The rust monster right here.
Yep. Alright. Yep. The base still hits. Alright, go on.
That'd be...
Am I 5th level?
I think everyone's 4th still.
Ah, dang.
19.
That'll do it.
Perfect. That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, let me see what I was thinking. Covered. What am I up to? Right, the Roper's turn. So you got speed 10 feet, so...
So everyone's basically a single class in this party, except for me and a couple of people, right?
Larry, your turn.
Yeah, I'm a single class, yeah.
Alright, this will be
I
an
want
interesting experiment.
to... So I'm on top of the orc. I want
Yes, you are on top of the orc.
I allow it.
I want to control the orc's movement. Ratatouille style.
Wait, what?
I want to control the orc's movement Ratatouille style.
I love it.
How are you controlling my movements? Do you need my permission?
Finish with his
I'm
Ratatouille
just
style. He's just manipulating you.
Okay. I will allow it.
what do I need to roll for that?
You don't have to roll anything, I guess.
Let's get.
Okay.
The orc will just follow your orders, I guess. Am I now a mount?
Essentially, yes.
Sure.
The goblin starts humming the theme song for Evangelion.
Wait, what? This orc likes being dominated.
Come on, orc, we can go here.
Ride me, master, ride me. This is sounding wrong.
Sounding like not 5 sentences ago, but now, just now.
And then I throw pocket sand on this rust monster.
Oh, God.
Does that count as my move action or his move action?
If
That's a 13 to hit.
Does this count as my move action or his move action?
does not hit.
Probably mine. It's
Okay.
not hit.
Sure.
That's my action.
Okay. So DMPC is going to come over here. And he's going to try. I find him again. Must be that one. That will hit. And damage. Okay. Then your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Awesome. Mr. Goblin, we're not right next to the Ross monster. Looks like I'll have to take
Okay.
a pot shot. Can I... Using 5e combat rules, drawing weapons is usually a free action, except for the Mind Blade, which requires a move action, bonus action to move up. Yeah, I can do it. Yep. I will, as a bonus action, move up with the goblin on my shoulder. Mr. Goblin. Thank you. I am going to use my move action to summon my Mind Blade, my free action to summon my, to draw out my lightsaber and the giant Mr. Frosty around me, which is a big giant greatsword. And I'm going to attack with all of them.
Yep, you're going to that.
Should be utilizing my thing. Okay, so first one would be my Mind Blade. I have my lucky goblin on my shoulders.
Yes, and he's humming Evangelion even harder now.
He's not humming hard enough.
Oh, goody, a 1.
Fuck.
Keep going. What's next? Your lightsaber, is it?
That's my Mind Blade.
Keep going.
Next, let's do the lightsaber. 17 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
14 fire damage.
Not bad, not bad.
And this will be my great giant Mr. Frosty. Actually, after thinking about that, that actually sounds wrong. 28, not a critical.
As you swing your great sword.
No. I got the one on the Mind Blade, thank you. One on the Mind Blade.
Your great sword suddenly disappears from your hand and starts floating behind you.
Huh?
Your frost greatsword would be cursed.
What? Huh?
Judge when you got it. It has a mind of its own. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay.
Right.
So did anything happen with the one?
Yes. You are now incapacitated for 1 round.
Sorry, Mr. Goblin, but you're taking falling damage.
Oh well.
The shadow's going to come over here. And it's going to take a swing. Soon the 14 misses. Sean?
Yes. Yes, it does. Sorry. I'm
Okay.
having tech issues, so I'm fighting with my computer.
So Mr. Rust Monster number 1 is going to touch Ben's lightsaber.
Oh no.
As long as it touches Ben, I'm happy.
Like, this is
That's
going to be a
right.
game of indie windows, isn't it?
It wasn't already?
And since you're incapacitated, I believe you don't get a dexterity saving throw.
No. I mean, what
So
am
it'd be
what am I going to do? Jerk myself around?
oh,
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, it's nicely enough. You might get Sean too.
Nope. I'm completely screwed. How did I become...
your lightsaber is now rusted.
Oof.
Okay. How much damage?
2 seconds.
You understand I can't replace a freaking lightsaber. Then again, I can buy a beam sword for like...
It takes a
$300.
permanent -1 to its damage rolls.
Oh, okay.
Rude.
And people underestimate the rust monsters. It's funny. Okay.
We don't underestimate the rust monsters. D&D players actually fear the bloody rust monsters.
This one's going to come here. It's going to try and touch the armor on the DMPC.
So, how exactly does that damage work? It just screws up the battery of the crystal of the lightsaber?
Basically, rust the casing around it, which helps keep the crystal energy from the crystal focused.
Ah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a personal quest to find a bloody crystal.
It's not broken yet, but it's basically it's not working well.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, I had to bleed the bloody crystal to get this blade anyway.
This rust monster's done. Sean, your turn.
Alrighty. How close is this large black thing to me? Is it
It's-
just tall, or is it melee distance?
It's melee distance. And tall.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh fuck! Means you get an attack of opportunity. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna take it on anyway, because YOLO, right?
Why not?
I'm gonna take a swing with. So basically, drop the bow, pull out both short swords, and it's not pasting. Fuck you and the boat you came over on.
That's a
Right
good one.
hand,
That'll
left
hit.
hand. So on hand, off hand. So does the 18 hit as well?
Yep, they both hit.
Beautiful. So that will be. God, I wish that was my attack roll. That one. Oh, hang on. Yeah, short twice 1d6 plus 5. Yep. And that one. So 18 piercing damage.
Not bad.
And that's my bonus. You know what? Nah, I'm just nah. I'll stay there and hope that he's shit. That'll be me. I shall take a step
Yeah.
this way.
This shark's just gonna stay where he is. He's happy where he is. Michael, your turn.
I
Bedtime
will
on up. Nothing like over to you now.
move next to this one here
Yeah, it's really mid.
to flank it, and then attack. Ah, that's the wrong button. Ignore that. This one. Attack with my javelin.
She'll be up in the morning.
So 15 to hit.
You run to your sister and go to bed.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, and then 9 damage. And my wolf will come over here. For attack.
Should we calculate my character?
Oh, is that one dead?
Yeah, that one's dead.
Okay. Well, then he moves this and attack. And I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Yep.
Plus 9 damage, and he's going to try to trip the creature.
Yep.
23.
It's tripped.
Okie dokie. Now it's my turn.
Yeah. Larry, your turn.
The orc is prone, right?
He's currently incapacitated, yes.
Okay, I use my ratatouille skills to get him to stand up.
What? I'm unconscious.
Yeah, but I control you now. You're still unconscious.
What check does he make for that?
Oh my goodness gracious.
What check does he
Give
make for that?
me a charisma check.
You're going to convince my unconscious body to get up. You're just whispering into my ear. You can do it.
Come on, you can do it.
You can do
I'm
it.
pulling on your hair and I am saying, come on, baby, you can do it.
What have I started? There's got to be
Oh my god.
like
Roll a d20 plus your charisma modifier. Let's see how you go.
Rolling 5. Spectacular 5.
Sadly, try as you may, you're sadly unable to rouse the sleeping orc.
that would be a DC 30. You're like trying to convince my subconscious to pick up my unconscious body.
I'll judge what the DC is, thank you.
I was taking a jab.
Anyway.
Go here.
He's just
Throw. Actually, I'm just gonna collect sand here.
Are you still on my shoulders?
And that's my turn.
Advantage because it's turn and flanked. So it's very hurt. Okay. Let's see what I can do to it. Take 9. Okay, so that rust monster is looking very, very unhealthy. Back to Ben's turn. You're no longer incapacitated.
Yay! I wake up wondering what the fuck happened. Okay, so I'm going to... It's going to cost my movement to get up, isn't it?
Yep.
Fuck. And I can't use my... yeah, no, I can't use that either. I still got my lightsaber, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I get up, and I'm going to take a swing at the bloody rust monster. Do I take
Yep.
a negative to the attack roll as well?
Nope, just damage.
Really? Huh.
Mm.
Okay.
I wouldn't argue.
No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not arguing. It's just interesting. 16
Hit.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your minimum damage?
Minimum damage would be 8 plus 8 equals 16, so 18.
It's dead.
Oh goodies! I keep stabbing the bloody thing until it fucking dead.
Okay.
Like Riley
So-
King or something.
The Shadow's going to switch tactics. And it's going to try and shove Sean's character instead.
Sure.
Opposing strength check.
Bring it. Oh, fuck, I've only got a +1.
Well, you're going to beat a 7, so
Shouldn't be too hard.
you only always roll that 1.
16!
It does not push you.
Can I get an attack of opportunity because he's an asshole?
No. But it is your turn.
How sick is he looking?
Not very sick.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna do the same thing again anyway. 2 of them. That would be a 19 and a 23. So,
Yeah, they'll both hit.
18 damage again.
He's looking less healthy.
And I'm just gonna flick in the bird because, you know, I can.
That's fair.
Okay, so this shark's gonna go. And he's going to jump as a strong gust of wind picks him up.
That doesn't look savory. That doesn't look kill at all.
And it's going to go over here, and it's got 4 victims to choose from. Let's go D4.
4 victims.
Has that thing got reach?
Yep.
Because that would be 5 victims.
Well, there would be 2. Let's reroll that then.
So,
Should have kept your mouth shut, then you weren't the target. However, now you are.
okay. Hello, Mr. Sharky. Ooh, I should have replaced my plate mail.
19?
Let me check.
I mean, your half plate is really got left after the rust monsters ate it.
My AC is 18.
Oh, that hits. Goody goody.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. I'm hearing things. It's okay.
I bet it's just going to do 3d10. Don't make it last time.
Is the goblin still on my shoulders?
Yes.
Okay,
He's not letting go.
awesome. Have I got
Okay, it's going to take... Gonna take a chomp out of Dan. 14 damage.
14 damage. Awesome.
And I will have a strength saving throw from everyone in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would be a grapple check for me because I'm Pathfinder, wouldn't it?
7. Ah.
Braden?
It's to keep yourself grounded.
Yeah, so you said strength saving throw?
Yes.
So grapple check for me because I'm not 5e.
Roll d20 plus your strength modifier because you're getting blown away. You're getting blown by the tornado.
Okay, so
Unless you plan to grapple the ground.
no, that's true. So that'll be a normal strength save.
5.
Fortitude save then?
Yeah, go fortitude.
Alright. That's con plus 7. Ignore the first roll. Good 9.
Okay, so
I want
everyone
my first roll. I want my first roll.
everyone except Sean will get blown at least 5 feet.
Okay.
Larry gets blown 10 feet back.
Nope.
No.
No! Titanic music cue.
Michael got blown 10 feet.
The cop.
Ben also gets blown 10 feet in a different direction.
Oh no.
And I'll have a wisdom save, please, Benjamin.
And I will always be a mount for the goblin. Do 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 do. Wisdom saving throw, so will save.
Yep.
Okay. 21.
You successfully save and are not polymorphed.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, Michael's turn.
Sorry, Michael, just for your, I'm assuming no one filled you in. Green little dot means they're healthy. Yellow little dot means they're not overly healthy. Red little dot means they're very unhealthy.
Okay.
In the top right hand corner.
Yeah. Okay, so then, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so me and my wolf are going to move into flanking position. And
Wisdom save,
Yes.
please.
You just stepped
Okay.
on the trap. You activated his
Yes.
trap card.
That's okay. I got a decent will save, so
And I'll have another one from Ben as well, please.
Oh, thank you.
oh 11. I just rolled terribly.
Oh, goody.
What do I turn into?
Working it out now.
Oh. Oh no, you got a random generator, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Those stinking tails. Is that D100?
Mm-hmm. So, Ben, you turn to a snake.
Oh, joys. Do I have stats for this snake?
And Michael turns into a wolf.
It's a magical effect.
Yep.
Is this
Spell
polymorph?
resistance. You have to roll a thingy-majigger.
Is this polymorph?
Yep.
Can I look up the stats for the 5e snake now?
Yep.
Or can I use the 3.5 version?
That's what your system is, isn't it? So, yeah.
Yay, I got poison damage.
Yeah, but
So-
you also have its health.
So it's caster level of the person who made the trap, plus a d20, versus my spell resistance of
If I'm remembering properly,
15.
polymorph puts the HP of the creature on top of your HP. And then when you run out of HP, you revert back to the actual HP, unless you're saying that it replaces my current HP.
Replaces your current HP for 2 rounds.
Okay.
So does my spell resistance do anything or not?
What's your spell resistance?
15.
You may just save against the trap.
Perfection. Okay. So then we'll do our attacks.
A venomous
oh.
snake? A venomous snake?
I can roll an extra 2d4 plus 3.
What type of snake? What type of snake, Brayden?
Just standard, everyday. Sort of think of it like a tree snake.
Okay, venomous snake it is.
Okay, so I did 18 damage with my scythe. And 8
Ooh.
damage with the wolf's bite.
That's not good.
Does a 7 trip the shark?
You failed to trip the Sharknado.
Okay, good. I would be sadly disappointed if I didn't manage to do that.
Wait,
Okay, cool. That's my turn.
That's a fucking Sharknado.
No, it's causing the Sharknado. There's a difference.
Oh. Was the Sharknado?
Oh yeah, that's my turn.
I think okay, let's do it this way. Give me a second.
Why are we fighting a Sharknado?
Because someone brought it up.
Oh no.
Yo, that would be me.
I wasn't naming names. I was trying to be polite.
Harry,
Oh,
your
angry. Whose was it? Sorry, Braden.
Larry's turn. Our
Okay.
goblin zombie doctor.
Oh,
What's
he's a
zombie
zombie.
doctor?
Yes.
Here. And then bonus action to disengage.
No, fuck yeah, stay there.
Here. And then I'm gonna hide behind the snake.
Oh my goodness.
That's
I
a
don't think I'll be able to-
11 to stealth.
Oh god, the penalties on that.
You failed to hide behind the snake. Alright, just gonna get quiet for a second.
Oh good. I have a plan.
You should have stayed there. You would have given me sneak attack bonus.
Oh, right.
Are you 5e or Pathfinder?
5e.
If you got an ally next to the enemy, then... Are you thinking of this thing?
I'm thinking of the big ugly fucker, yeah. The
Alright.
thing that I have been fighting the entire time while you guys piss fart around with everything else.
Just
Oh, you mean handle the rest of the enemies?
just move the elf into flanking position, then you'll be fine.
I'm thinking I might take a step back, grab the fucking snake and throw it, to be honest.
Do that,
Don't think you want to
please.
do that.
Please do that.
No.
That's rude boy behavior.
Why are we talking about throwing the snake?
Use the snake as a slingshot.
This sounds fun.
Oh,
sounds
is
fun.
it my turn? Braden's typing. I'm going to climb up the tree. Slither away.
Your
and-
turn, Ben.
Yeah, I know. I'm slithering away and going up the tree.
Oh, man.
Okay then, fair enough.
Lay down and go to sleep.
So the shadow is going to once again try and push. +2, not +22. Yep, no, it's gonna fail at pushing you.
Only just. Only just.
I get dexterity save. It does not. The rust monster does not touch me. Sean, your turn.
All right. Yet again, 2 swings with these godforsaken swords. We've got a 15 and a 24.
15 will not hit. The 24 will.
Alrighty. That is 7. Of piercing. Please tell me he dies.
Still alive.
Damn you.
5 victims to choose from. Sean's the lucky victim today. It's going to try to take a bite out of you, Sean.
Yeah, 24 will hit. Fuck me.
No, it's just biting you. It's okay. It's just 13 damage.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
This group is just degenerate. Oh, that's
Degenerates make the
why.
best people. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. At least we're honest with ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's 3.
Oh, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So yeah, just have my wolf move here, and I will. We'll both attack. Okay.
12, 6 each. That's what I need to do.
I got 19. So 22. 22 and 9 damage. Okay. And then wolf has advantage too.
Yeah, that definitely
crit.
hits.
Yeah, I crit. So, boop. And then, his trip attack does 18 trip him.
18 does not trip the Sharknado.
Darn, he's a hard guy to trip. So it'll be, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20 damage.
Very nice, very nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. So the Roper comes up behind you at long last. Fucking slow thing. But
Oh, retard.
lovely.
Huh?
Okay, so you are now grappled.
I am. How unfortunate.
I am a snake. I am a snake.
And it's going to move its tendril up to there. And that'll be its turn. It plans to drown you.
Oh, joy.
Oh, fun.
Larry, your turn.
Snake.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and give
Wisdom
Sean
save,
9
please.
HP. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna turn something.
Maybe.
Let's see. 2 9.
Nope.
Ooh, 100. That's a good number, I think.
It would be if I actually rolled properly. 38. What are we looking at here? Giant frog.
Oh,
Ooh, that's. I think that's good. Wait,
please don't eat me.
I will eat you.
That's not reassuring.
I can't help it. That's just nature.
That does not sound right. Let's not Google those things.
Oh, why not? Get the best stuff that way.
I've seen too
There you
much
have-
stuff in my life.
So Larry currently has 18 hit points and 11 armor class 4. 2 rounds.
Excellent.
And has 1 round left as a snake.
Yay! So
So I'm gonna try and hit.
that's at the end of my turn, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Rest one's raised. Should be dead. Honestly. Awesome. Okay. No, not dead. It's still apparently. Jeez.
Is that the end of my turn?
Yep.
Okay.
So, Ben, the snake, your turn.
Okay, I crawl down from the tree. I'm guessing as a snake I don't need to make a check.
No, snakes are naturally good climbers.
Okay. And that'll be my turn. So I'm on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, now turn back into yourself.
Yay! Am I standing or am I prone?
Prone.
Fuck you.
The shadow's going to once again try and push Sean. 8.
It'll be that one.
Here's rolling.
9. Winner.
Nice.
I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to get raped in a moment, and not in a fun way.
What?
Dexterity save, please.
What's my dex? +4
Lovely.
slash 1d20 +4. 17.
That passes.
Thank fuck.
Your turn.
My turn. I'm going to use my bonus action because thank fuck I'm a rogue to disengage, and I'm gonna run like a little bitch that way. And of course I grabbed the bow as I was running. Ah, he moved again.
A little bit further than you wanted, I think, bud.
That is. Braden, did you move the character?
You hit
Okay.
a teleportation trap.
That's cool. That's cool.
Does that mean he's going to keep teleporting from teleport trap to teleport trap until he reaches maximum velocity and his head explodes?
Probably,
No.
knowing my luck.
Like one portal? You put one portal above the other and you just keep going. Woo, 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 woo.
And I'm going to use my bow to attack the rust monster. As my fuck nat 1.
Oh, goody. Let's see what happens. 44. Oh, lovely. Okay then. You drop to last in the initiative order for this combat, but do not act again this turn.
Cool, cool.
Which means it's now the Shark's turn. Sharknado's turn. Oh, goody. 3, 4, 5, 6. Including the wolf. 2. So it's going to attack Larry.
Oh no!
15.
Probably hits. With an armor class of 11.
12 damage.
Okay.
Michael, your turn.
Okay. I will- Oh, okay. So for my turn, I will cast Suggestion on the Roper and tell it to go away and let me go. I can simple course of actions that don't cause it harm, and yeah. It needs to make a Wisdom save of 18.
Well, let's hope it rolls well. My monsters have been doing so well tonight. Okay, well, it's apparently going to let you go.
And then go away. Go away.
It will move its maximum movement speed 10 feet.
And it'll do it 10 feet at a time for the next 4 hours.
Don't bloody put the thing next to me. I'm
Just
making...
don't attack it and let it just go away.
Okay. So it's running away like a terrified... I'm not even going to say anything.
Well, it just has to leave him alone.
I said go away. I was very vague. That means leave. I
Yes,
didn't say leave me alone. I wasn't
let you go
specific.
and go away.
Yeah.
You didn't say it couldn't take anyone else with it.
That's a smart roper. That's extremely
Yeah.
smart.
Pretty smart creature right there.
Well, looks like I have to kill this thing now.
So it's going to use all 6 of its tendrils. Actually, no, 1, 2, 3, because it can't touch Michael.
I know too much about the anime community to understand this, where this is going. No, don't go there, Braden.
Yeah.
Don't you even dare. I'm recording this and putting this on YouTube. No. Ladies and
So
gentlemen.
it has to move at least 10 feet per turn away from Michael.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. You know what I just noticed? Attacking it actually doesn't stop it from trying to complete its thing. So
Oh, goodies.
okay, good. So you can attack it, and it will still try to go away.
2, 3, 4, 5. Got to roll 5 times. So let's start with Ben. Does 15 hit your AC, Ben?
No.
You're safe. 9 misses Larry.
Next time I get gold.
8 definitely misses. Sean's turn. 9.
Okay, good.
Okay, Sean is going to how far?
Larry's turn.
Ah, you said Sean's turn.
Hey.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, I meant Sean's turn to get targeted by the tendril.
Well, it was quick, but well.
There's still got a wolf there. Shit. Yeah, that's gonna miss the wolf too. Alright, Larry, your turn. You go Sharknado in one spot and a rope monster in the next spot.
I carefully bite back the shark. So that's
carefully, very carefully.
yeah, very carefully. No damage, but I do want to grapple it with my mouth.
Okay.
So that's let's see. D20 plus 3. 10. Does anything happen there?
No, you failed to fulfill your shark fetish, and do not bite the shark.
So I just sort of nibble it.
The shark's very
Very good.
uncomfortable now.
That's okay. At the risk of opportunity attack, I'm gonna jump back 20 feet.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Go ahead with the opportunity attack.
The tornado is going to start spinning in the reverse direction. I will have strength throws or fortitude saves from everyone except Sean.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Ah,
5.
that's a nat one.
Turn the club. The
I
DM
got
PC got it as well.
I got 9.
So everyone's going to move 10 feet forwards.
Who goes? There's a tree in the way. Oh, thank you.
Wisdom save, Ben.
Fuck you. 14.
Wasn't critical. Ben become this time.
No. No. No.
30.
That doesn't sound good.
Giant bat.
Lucky.
Red Ball gives me wings.
Except it's daylight, so you know.
Oh, fuck. Quick, someone cast darkness.
I'm surprised the drow hasn't, honestly. He's got Sunny, so you know.
Yeah.
He's stylish.
I was going to, but then I decided, hey, these guys probably can't see in magical darkness.
So?
Trying to be
Could get
slightly
funny.
considerate for once.
What?
That misses the rust monster. Okay then. You do not act again this turn. So it goes to Ben's turn.
Yay! Ben
What's
is
the giant bat gonna try and do?
fly away.
Okay, you got 60 feet of movement speed.
We'll see.
And this is the Pathfinder version of the flying bat, isn't it?
No, it just says giant bat, so
Aren't you 3.5?
Pathfinder.
Oh.
Star Wars
Anyway.
D20 Jedi. Well, I went
It's a
Pathfinder
big ass-
leveling.
a big ass bat's a big ass bat.
Okay.
Okay, so
Diabetic.
Shadow is going to.
Hang on. Diabetic companions. It doesn't say that I get disadvantage. Do I have like blindness because of the sunlight? Braden?
No, probably not. So you're right.
Okay, I fly into the tree. And how many rounds is this?
Three.
Yay. And 22 HP.
10, 15, 20.
What?
It likes Sean, and because it keeps hitting it. Because Sean's hurt it the most, it's really cranky.
Yeah, I got a few women like that. Wrong kind of hitting, just for the.
So it's 9 physical damage plus 1 damage to your strength.
Hey,
Yes, that'd be you, Sean.
I was a 30 to hit, was it?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah,
No,
okay.
27 hit, sorry.
Yeah, 27 to hit. Yep, that one hits. So I'm -1 to my strength. Jesus. So it makes it a 12. Actually, a 12 is still a +1, isn't it?
Yep.
It's alright then. And 9 points of damage becomes 39.
Rust Monster does not successfully touch the armor. So Shark's just seen all his friends disappear. So he's going to go after the next tasty morsels. Wolf it is. I'm assuming 24 will hit the wolf
Yes.
for 15 damage. Your turn.
Okay. I'll move down here.
Yep.
And I will attack with my scythe.
15 does not hit.
Okay, well, I have advantage, so I need to re-roll that anyways. I've just been kind of lazy when it comes to it, since I didn't want to set up another macro for advantage. Oh. That's even worse. I did worse. Somehow I did worse. Anyways, wolf fight then. 19 hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. Then 7 damage. And 9 is not going to trip him. So that'll be it.
Okay. Four, 5. Give 2 seconds, gotta find it again. R7. Let's start with that. Guessing 10 misses the bat.
10 misses the bat, yes.
Let's go with Larry next.
What's attacking the bat?
Tendril.
Oh, that doesn't sound.
17 will get Larry, I assume.
I'm still in frog form, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so yeah, 17's definitely gonna get you. Okay, the giant frog is captured by the tendrils. Now for the wolf. It is not captured by the tendrils.
I think I downloaded the wrong Naruto.
I
The
think it was
NPC is
deliberate.
restrained by the tendrils. Now for Sean, let's see if it hits him. It does hit Sean.
Oh, fuck, yeah, it is 19. Bugger. Oh, no, hang on, I've got a +1 to my AC, because 2 weapons.
It only has to match your AC.
Damn it.
So, everyone except the bat, the wolf, and of course Michael, who it can't touch, are now restrained. So on your turn, you can make a check to try and break out of it.
Oh, goodies. Are there rocks next to this tree?
Nope.
No. It goes that way.
So, Sean's turn.
So, restrained is different to grappled, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so... Fuck. Alright. Yeah, I'll have an attempt at breaking out.
With disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know how to do disadvantage on this. I'm just going to roll it twice.
So just roll twice.
Oh, no, as in like to 4.
Okay, so you are still restrained. Moving up. So it's the bat's turn.
I am going to fly down.
And Larry's polymorph has worn off. He's now back in normal form.
You what?
Larry's now back in normal form.
Okay, that's spewing. I'm going to get some dirt into my claws, like I'm trying to pick up some dirt. And then I'm going to fly above the actual rust monster. And then release the dirt because dropping an object is a free action.
You shower the rust monster of dirt.
I don't blind him?
No.
Oh. It's 20 foot, 1, 35, 35, 40. So probably end there. Alright, I'm about 20 feet up in the air.
Okay, so Shade is going to... Oof. Hit him. Oof. Okay. So 46 plus 4. It's just going to smack you this time.
Okay.
It wants to hurt Sean, so you'll take... Oh shit, 20 damage.
Ouch. Am still kicking. Am not looking healthy.
Rust Monster is going to, once again, try and touch the shiny sword that the NPC has. Fuck. Sorry, I struck you down, sorry. So armor will lose 1 durability. Which means AC drops by 1. I'll fix it up shortly. Okay. Sharknado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in range. It's going after the bat.
It's what?
The shark wants to eat the bat.
The shark wants to eat the bat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 20 feet up in the air.
It's a Sharknado, remember?
It's flying shark.
Oh, it's a flying shark. Help! I'm going to become one soup. I think the shark is Chinese. If it beats a 14, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Oh, sorry. Only 8 damage.
I'm guessing I keep the damage when I transfer back.
Yep.
Okay.
Michael's turn.
Okay. I am going to levitate Sean. For my action, and I'll move both of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Sean is now 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, good.
And my wolf can't attack, and I can't attack because I just used my action. So that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Now when I tell you I'm afraid of heights.
You're 20 feet up in the air. You're fine.
Yeah, but he's really not, though. So the rope arm is going to
I'm
move 10
attempting.
feet. And Maria, when he's grappled, 10 feet with him. And then, he's going to slam Sean into the ground.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's
Bad idea.
essentially full damage. So 2d6. That's only 3 damage.
Oh,
Might-
levitate acts as slow fall as well. Feather fall. Because
Does that work if the creature's slamming it though?
I don't know. It doesn't actually say. That's up to you.
I'm going to say not in this case because the tentacle's sort of slamming him head first into the ground, basically.
Okay.
So the tentacle's going to try and grab the bat and the wolf. That's a miss on the bat. I think I hit the wolf.
It did.
Okay. So the wolf's now grappled and restrained. Larry, you may try breaking out if you would like.
Nope. I'm going to activate Cloak of Stars. And then I'm gonna go into this trap.
In a second. What does Cloak of Stars do for you again? Someone? Anyone?
Let me send that to you now.
I did have it a while ago, but
5e?
Okay, I sent it to our chat. It became a sparkly
Yep.
thing.
Yep, it's the supernatural gift. Yep.
And then I'm gonna enter the trap again.
It's
Wisdom
a supernatural gift?
Yeah.
I forgot we had those.
So I'm gonna choose to fail this trap.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Prevent death once per day. Advantage on death saving throws.
Don't know if he can though, because he's restrained. So
Oh, I can't enter the trap then?
no, because you're restrained.
Then I'm gonna do a strength contest to enter the
All right.
trap.
All right. Make your roll. Let's see if you make the DC.
17.
You successfully break out and enter the trap.
Hey.
Assuming over the teleporting trap.
No, the animal transformation trap.
Alright, wisdom save.
I choose to fail.
Oh, no.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You turn into
A
an
Muppet.
octopus.
What?
Octopus.
Ooh. Interesting. I have tentacles now.
Just so every the orc, you might have some trauma.
You what?
Okay, so the DMPC is going to try and break out. Doesn't like being restrained. Oh, he breaks out. And he's going to wing at the Sharknado. And pray for a nat 20. So he doesn't get, sadly. 7 damage. Okie dokie. Sean, your turn.
Alright, fuck my
You're
life.
currently restrained and have been slammed into the ground.
So, for me to be able to attack would be at disadvantage, yeah?
You've got to break out of the grapple.
Even if I'm attacking the tentacle
Yeah,
that's around me?
Because you're restrained.
Alright, no worries. Please God. 11.
Does not succeed.
Cool, yep. I'm just gonna look at the tentacle monster and give it some daggers, I think, because that's about all I can fucking do.
Alright, Ben, your turn.
Yep. I am going to. I'm going to be prone once I turn back, don't I?
Depends what you're doing at the time.
Okay. Why was I prone last time?
Because you're a snake.
Yours. Exactly.
Okay. I fly 20 feet up in the air. Actually, no, those sharks are flying, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm going to fly down onto the... No, that will provoke opportunity attacks. I'm going to fly to the ground here, provoking an opportunity attack. No, I'm going to take the disengage action and then fly down. There. 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 Alright, that's a bit...
Turn back to normal.
I've got one more... Okay. I turn back to normal?
Yep.
Okay. I will go with that.
So the shadow is going to attack Michael's character.
Sure.
Wasn't expecting that. Okay then. For 18 damage.
Okay.
That's it. 18 for a nat 20. Disappointing.
Plus,
Why'd you have to say something? Just didn't need to say anything.
8 strength damage.
Okay. I'll see you. I got you.
So Rasmus is trying to decide who to attack. The NPC. Does not touch me. Sharknado's turn. It's going to go out to sea and gather some force. I sacrifice half its current remaining HP.
So then to 26.
Yeah.
It'd be 26, not 25.
So I think it's HP off it. So I add it from. To double its range.
That's what's trying to
And enchant its tornado with icicles.
Okay.
Michael, your turn.
So the roper is now an ice roper?
The Roper is unaffected.
Okay. Oh, the shade summoning ice.
No, the Sharknado is summoning ice.
Oh, lovely. We're screwed.
Michael's turn.
Well, the wolf
Does
is
anyone
going to try to break out of the grapple, right?
You're not
guess,
grappled.
No, my wolf.
Ah, yep.
14.
It's still grappled.
Uh,
Damn close though.
and I will try to attack the shadow in front of me with my thorn javelin.
On the shade, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Dead.
That's fucking rude.
I'm sorry. Try to save you. Can my wolf try to bite the tentacles around him?
No, he's restrained.
A dog can bite its tail.
While his
On
body's
the side.
completely wrapped up tight.
That's fair. Okay. I
Oh,
had to try.
Michael's well acquainted with restraint.
You would know, wouldn't you? Okay, that'd be my turn.
So Robert's going to move 10 feet again. Dragging Sean with him.
I think Sean's going to the Roper's lair.
And he's going to try and grab. I believe everyone except Michael. So once again, it can't touch him.
Oh, lovely.
Not for 4 hours.
Let's start with Ben. 15 does not hit.
Yay!
Larry does not hit. The NPC also does not hit. Okay. So it's turn. It's going to lift its victims 20 feet into the air. That's his turn. So, Larry the Octopus, what are you doing?
Larry the Octopus, that sounds like something from the Wiggles.
Yes, it does.
Wasn't it Henry the Octopus?
Yes, it was.
Larry, your new nickname is Henry.
Etta. Oh, hang on. I'm an idiot.
No.
Yes.
Why?
How do I remember that?
So, just moving. Okay, the NPC is going to...
Sorry. I'm gonna spray ink on this guy here. Can I do
Yep.
that? Okay. Do I need to roll anything?
No, it's going to make a reflex save, see if it dodges.
Okay.
Probably not, because this thing's got shit saves. Yep. Saves.
Saves. Oh man.
Yeah, no. It's got ink in its face. It's blinded now.
Nice. Okay. I did something useful. That's good. I think that's my turn.
How do you have normal weapons?
You guys looted that, like, I don't know, ages ago. No, you could use it, so I went to the DMPC.
Oh, okay.
You can't roll for shit.
He has
Wish the
vorpal
DM couldn't
weapons.
roll for shit.
Yep. I can roll while I'm hitting you guys. I mean, come on, I've got a few crits on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, are those the weapons which can cut people's heads off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't they expensive?
Quite.
Very.
You people chose not to sell it, that's all I'm saying, Ben.
You what?
If I was there for you guys to sell it, you chose not to.
Ah, okay. I did?
Mm-hmm. Party vote.
Okay.
Okay, so all that's left standing is the Roper, which is slowly moving away for the next 4 hours. Or until it, dies.
Is the shark dead?
No, Shark's still there.
Hmm.
Gathering force, ready to, let loose razor-sharp icicles.
Okay.
Turn.
My turn?
Let's see if you can break out.
I'm guessing that's me then.
Yeah.
So all I got was the word turn.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
Sean.
do too.
I am an idiot. I forgot that I was a half barbarian. So I'm gonna
Oh.
rage. Which means I have advantage on this fucking roll.
Hey, look
Oh,
at that.
buddy.
You successfully break out of the grapple, now making a reflex save, please.
Oh, hang on. No. Add 3 to that. So that's 18.
You successfully break out and land safely on the ground without taking damage.
Yes. Alrighty.
What do you wish to do?
I'm a killer. Motherfucking piece. No, hang on. No, it's got a reach of. It's got a fairly
Long.
decent reach, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So I mean, it was attacking things 60 odd feet away before that I could see. So I'm a not be an idiot. I'm a run that way. Hang on, how far did I go? No, I've got another square. And then with my longbow, sorry, the short bow, because that has a longer range than that, I'm gonna shoot the motherfucking piece of shit. 23?
I'll hit.
10. So, I escaped. Fuck you on the boat you came over on.
Fuck me dead.
Ben, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to summon my bow, and I'm going to take a pot shot. Yeah, I'm going to take a pot shot at the roper. If the tree is not in the way,
No, you're right.
and I'll have my psionic strike on this one as well, as I've got a feat which gives me the psionic strike as a swift action, not as a move action. Which
Yeah, you're right.
You agreed with. 12 versus AC.
Does not hit.
Oh. Dang it.
I should have.
I cannot wait to be level 7. I get little Zuzuzu, my sidekick.
So the sharks can come over here. Actually, what's up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to end its turn. Michael, your turn.
Okay. First, my wolf is gonna try to break out. 21.
Successfully breaks out.
Okay. And he's gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25 feet there. And I'm gonna go here.
I don't like that one.
And I'm going to attack with my scythe. 21 to hit.
Hit.
You should have advantage because he's flanked, right?
Yeah, that's true. I should probably remember to take advantage of that. Nope, I rolled worse the second time, so that's fine. 21 hits, 12 damage. And then the wolf's bite attack. Attack damage. So 13 does not hit, I'm guessing.
Nope.
But I can roll that again. 20 hits.
Yep.
Okay, and then so 6 damage.
It's looking very, very unhealthy.
Perfect.
Hey, Roper's turn. It's going to use its tentacles before it moves on. Everyone except Michael. Bloody suggestion command.
I know, it's great, right?
Large creature.
Rude.
It's probably going to miss anyway. Let's start with Larry. Okay, Larry.
Disadvantage. Because of my yay!
Let's go, Ben. Oh, look, Ben's caught.
No. Fuck you.
GMPC
Thank you
is
very,
caught.
very much.
Time for the wolf. The wolf is caught again. Let's see if I can get Sean again.
I don't believe so. 24.
It's an attack, not a grapple check.
Rude.
So unless your wolf only has 24 AC.
Yes, yes, it
Of course.
does.
Yeah, of course. Didn't you know this? Come on.
Oh, how silly. So it's now going to move 10 feet back. And that'll be its turn.
Okay.
Larry, your turn.
I'm back to human
That's my
form, right?
score.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
The trap fizzles
Gonna
out.
move here and heal these two guys. D damage? These two, the orc and the DM.
Yeah, the orc is damaged.
Is the orc polymorph right now?
Nope.
No, he's normal.
Okay, you get 9 HP.
I sustained
He's just-
the damage that I took when I was in polymorph form, didn't I?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Then I'm gonna hide. Sorry.
Wait for it.
Behind this tree. So that the roper don't see me.
So you're not hiding behind the halfling. Well, that's a nice change.
Don't see the roper doesn't see me.
Okay, so the DMPC is going to try and break out of this stupid shit. Whoo! Successfully breaks out. And it is going to cast a guiding bolt. Or probably not.
Why have I got combat reflexes when I've got 0 dex?
Here's you can cast something else. It's going to be nasty. It's going to cast a flame strike.
Huh? Is this shark a wizard?
Apparently.
No, the shark's not casting it.
The robot?
No, it's a DMPC.
Yep.
Oh. I was gonna say.
Probably do jack shit to it.
You're a wizard, Larry.
Nope.
Actually, no, it's not going to cast that. It's going to cast something else instead. Because I don't want to actually incinerate the party.
Good call. Good call.
Okay, range spell attack. Watch this fucking miss. Advantage. And it still fucking misses. Sean, your turn.
Fuck my life. Alright.
Well, at least you're not currently 20 feet in the air, at least.
So 15?
We'll pass.
Yay!
Better make
Because
a
I'm
mess.
still raged. Thank fuck. Alright. And I'm gonna turn and please God. Actually, I'm gonna go there. It didn't trigger anything, right?
Nope.
Good start. All right. On hand, off hand, nat 20. And then,
yeah, they're both gonna hit.
nat 20 and then a dirty 20. So, 1d6 plus 5, plus I get sneak attack because old matey's on, someone's on the other side of him. That's 2d6. So that becomes, how do you do your,
As you kill it, well and truly, it explodes in a ring of ice.
Of course.
fuck.
Reflex saves, please, from Michael and Sean. I believe the wolf is still restrained.
Yeah, the wolf is still restrained.
It is a dex save. Let me just double check that number. Oh,
24.
19.
Okay, so you will take half damage. So you take 3 damage.
I'm still
Ooh,
alive.
Phantom Blades at 14th level.
Okay, then. Ben, your turn. You're currently restrained.
Yes,
Holy, what the fuck is that?
what is what?
Think of him as a watcher for now. He's just watching what's happening.
You didn't
Okay.
see that thing?
I was too busy concentrating on the other end of the map, where, you know, my life has been going to shit.
I am going to try to escape.
Please fail. I have planned. Come on, let's see what you got.
17.
Sadly, you pass.
Yay! This is what happens when you grapple the strong character. And I see the big thing that wants to eat me. I'm going to go 1, 2, no. We shall not run away. I am going to be a saving grace for the rest of the party and become the tank. That is my turn.
Okay, you didn't hit it. Good. Alright, Michael, your turn.
I used my action to escape from the tentacles.
Can I use my action to cut the tentacles off my dog?
Yes, you can.
Great. Then 18.
Does not hit.
Okay. Okay. Then the dog will try to escape on its own. 23.
Will pass.
And then we'll both move very, very far away. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Roper's turn. So it's going to once again try and get a run before it leaves. It's had enough of this shit. It's going to start grabbing people and throwing them. Starting with Larry.
I'm hidden behind the tree.
It can sense you still. Ben.
Disadvantage though.
So does that now mean he's a chucked Larry?
You will be. Because you take the technology disadvantage, it's 23, which still hits you.
Ah, yes, it will.
Yes.
Ben, 19. The NPC, 26. Yep, I think it's it. Sean! Okay.
That's
Let's
a
wait, it's gonna
25 for me.
Yep.
Fuck. Why does it have this fascination with me?
So it's going to throw Larry 30 feet. Into a rock. 8 damage for Larry.
Taken.
It's going to throw the NPC. And it's going to throw it at the wolf.
That's rude. What did poor Luna do to you?
2d6 for both parties. Reflex save from the wolf.
Reflexes.
nimble.
Alright. Sorry, I scrolled too far. No. Reflex. Oh, yeah. She's got a +7. 19.
So as a DMPC, as a heavily armored cleric lands at her feet, she dodges nimbly, avoiding any damage. Ben's turn to go flying.
Ow.
He's going to throw Ben at Sean.
Oh, real quick.
Reflex save.
Do what?
Reflex save from Sean.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, he's
that
restrained, so he can't dodge. So 2d6 for both parties. As Ben flies headfirst into Sean.
So 8 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage. Thank you.
Sean's turn.
Hang on,
Okay,
is that
yes.
for
real quick. I have a thing. So Featherfall, there are no reactions for Pathfinder characters, but you do 5e. Featherfall is a reaction spell in 5e. Does that mean I can use it as a reaction spell?
You can use his reaction for yourself.
It says I can cast it as a reaction on other people as well.
No.
Then yes. Then yes, you can use that as reaction.
Okay, then I use that on Sean.
Okay, so you slow his fall. He still hits a tree trunk. He'll take d4. So he'll take 3 damage.
halved because I'm raging? What?
What?
So that would become 1?
1.
2.
Yeah, 1. Alright.
And the roper slips off the map,
Alright.
continuing to flee for the next 4 hours.
The rate of 10 feet per round. Oh, goodness.
So as the DMPC gets up, he waves his hands and everyone's health goes back to full.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's good, because I was down to fucking 10 points.
And suddenly the giant whale dude disappears.
Ha! Wait, we regain HP?
Yep.
As if we spent a full rest?
No, you just regained HP.
How much?
Back to full health.
Okay.
Before that disappears, says, just up the road you will find the priest which you seek. He is heavily guarded, beware.
Right. Right.
Can I have initiative from everyone, please?
I got 11.
20.
23.
14.
I'll put those things in. That'd just be too mean.
I'm gonna take the brain of the rust monster, by the way.
Yep.
Wait, you're going to make a gun out of it. So, if I took damage and I got fully healed, is there a reason why I brought health potions?
Oh, because it's not always going to be this nice.
Okay, that's the reason.
Call it me being generous, I know what I'm about to do to you.
I'd like to hide behind the gnome or behind anything.
I'm hiding. Mr. Goblin, hop on my back. We have to prepare for combat.
Oh,
I'm
19,
gonna
lovely.
climb onto the orc.
I don't even
Yes.
care what I'm hiding. I'm gonna hide behind the DMPC because it's big, and I can. Hashtag halfling.
Okay, so Ben got an 11 this time. Michael got a 20 this time. Very nice.
I know, right?
Larry got 23. And Sean got 14 for Sean. Descending order. There we go. Okay, now to reveal everything.
Lots of somethings.
Starting with Larry.
Shoot.
In front of you, you see a set of rows of lots of trenches and broken walls.
Oh, okay. These are the draconian blood bastards, aren't they?
Yes, you see before you 4 draconians, each with 2 lackeys and a barrel in front of them.
Right.
And does the barrel have writing on it to indicate, it might be explosive or something similar?
No.
I'm gonna collect sand from that for now, and then I'm gonna climb onto the orc.
The orc allows you to climb onto him. Just
And that's
Okay,
my
then.
move.
Okay,
For
then.
this
Michael, your turn. I need to bring you off over. Oops. Give me a sec, Ashley. I'll make it easier. Here.
Mr. DM, sir.
Yeah, give me a sec. Yes.
How long was it between last round of combat and this round of combat?
Let's say 10 rounds of walking time.
Alright, no worries. So I'm not raging. Gotcha.
Nope. Okay, so Michael's turn. Now I've brought his wolf across for him. Still there, Michael?
My thing was muted. I didn't realize that. Anyways,
Nope.
anyway, so they know we're here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll move here and I'll have my move there and cast dancing lights.
So the ground here is completely safe. There is no traps in this particular fight.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe you.
Oh, I don't need traps for this fight, trust me.
Just cast dancing lights to cause a distraction like here.
Yep.
Alright, that's it.
Okay then. So the Draconians are all going to start taking pot shots at people.
Ah, fuck.
So this one here is going to shoot at Larry.
Don't do
Oh,
Larry.
so that's not a wall?
That's a trench.
Oh, they're trenches.
I was
Oh, I thought they were walls. Awkward.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
Nope. 17 AC. Yay.
Oh, okay then. So the second one is going to take a shot at Ben.
Don't shoot me.
It's going to miss.
Yay.
So the third one's going to take a shot at Sean. That's probably going to miss. That's going to miss too.
Yes, it does.
And the fourth one is going to take a shot at Michael. I'm assuming that one hits.
I mean, you can assume. I mean, you're right, but I mean, I wouldn't assume.
I will have a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh god.
Okay, con save. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not great. It's not great. Not.
Okay.
My
So you will
total of
take
8.
5 damage, and you are now paralyzed.
Fuck?
Let's start the posing. If anyone would like to roll a knowledge check,
My orc has 6 intelligence, so no.
I don't advise the orc try.
Um, Arcana, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Nature. Arcana.
Take
Either
pick
way.
whichever one's better for you.
They're all pretty much the same. What do we got?
Okay. Let's try an Arcana check.
Can we go investigation?
I got 6.
So Ben knows nothing about them.
Thank you.
Actually, can we do a survival?
Yeah.
I'll do the investigation.
Oh yeah, if I can do
Make your rolls.
if I can do investigation, that's even better. But
Yeah, do investigation. Make your rolls.
I got 18 for investigation.
Okay, so the lackeys you can see are just standard human lackeys. The 4 winged creatures are called draconians. This particular variant are called Kapak draconians. You know that their spit has paralytic agents,
Okay.
as do their claws and wings. So one scratch or bite, and you can be paralyzed. In the barrels, you see that they are full of a liquid, and you've noticed that the blackies all have bolts dipped in the liquid. Let's see how much. Bandit's turn.
Oh,
So first, you're going to shoot Larry.
don't shoot Larry. I'm gonna kill those bastards.
So the 21 will hit, the 7 will miss. Bandits, so don't worry about it too much. I'll have a Constitution save, please, Larry.
Ah, shoot. Okay.
And you'll take 3 damage.
Oh, okay. 4. Let's say 13.
13 does not pass. You are now paralyzed. Next, you're going to shoot at Ben.
we're gonna get wrecked here.
Yeah.
I'll have 2, please, Ben.
2 what?
Can I?
2 Constitution saves, please.
Oh, jeez.
Can I still like talk even if I'm paralyzed?
I just put a note down for my frost sword. I said it has bipolar. 14 and 13.
Neither of those pass. You'll take 12 damage in total, and you are now paralyzed.
Fuck you! Fuck you very, very much!
The next two are going to take a shot at Sean.
Now, I have a question. Being I'm currently surrounded by very large shit/statues, do I have at least half cover?
Yes, I'll shoot you with disadvantage.
Even better.
At least we
So,
level after
that's
this.
going to miss.
That's definitely a miss.
What about the 15?
Miss. Miss.
Yes. 1, 2. And see, there's still one more lucky. Give me a second here. That was Ben's damage. 1, 2. Still one more lucky. This one's going to be smart. And move to there. He's going to shoot you. 19.
No, I've got 2 weapons in my hand. That gives me an AC of 20.
Woo woo.
No, we don't do woo-woos here.
Why not? I said woo woo, not ooh woo.
Oh, that's good.
Okay then. So Sean, your turn.
How far am I away from that dingleberry? Fuck, 30 feet. Fuck. New plan. I'm gonna
Yep.
sneak through here. End up in the trench here. Sorry, hang on. Before I do that, how deep's the trench?
10 feet.
Fuck. Okay, yep, that cuts that plan out as well.
Like, this is the perfect
Fuck.
time for rocket launchers.
Yeah, it would be.
I had to waste it on that early encounter.
Fuck it. I'm going there. And I am going to swing at that miserable fuck.
As you go to move.
Oh no.
I thought there was no traps.
Fuck! Christmas tree on drugs, people.
Yeah, what?
The mimic tree.
The mimic trees.
But it's a
Let me guess, her name is Timmy? Timmy! I don't know.
There was no trap.
It's not a trap, it's a monster.
It's sort of a trap.
That is splitting hairs, and you know it.
Oh yeah, I favour traps and mimic half bad. He's encountered both repeatedly.
Yeah, he's just yet to use the mimics in the most diabolical ways yet.
I have no clue what you're on about. I'm innocent.
I said, are you yet to use them in that kind of way?
So it's going to try and hit you. It's probably going to fail miserably. Yep, it failed miserably.
We haven't seen the mimic dungeon yet. We haven't seen the mimic table, the mimic room.
Okay,
The mimic cabin.
Alright, you've moved down to the bandit. What would you like to do to him? Or try to do to him?
On hand, off hand. Oh shit, they were terrible.
Both miss.
Wait, hang on. That one is a damage roll. That one shouldn't be there. Should be that one. That one looks better.
How are you getting advantage exactly?
No, it wasn't an advantage.
He rolled a d6.
It was a 1d6 plus 5. I clicked the wrong button.
So what's the first one? D20 plus 9.
Yeah, so that was a 1d20 plus 9, and the second one's 1d20 plus 9.
Okay, so 15 will miss, the 21 will hit.
Alright, and then it's that. Which is 7 points of damage. I'm guessing I don't get sneak attack for having someone next to him because that person is
Nope.
paralyzed.
Correct.
Cool. Yep. Did that
Ben,
do
your turn.
Yay!
Let's see if
you
you
can
can get
do-
out of paralyzing.
Okay, these are trees, aren't they?
They are.
So they should be vulnerable to fire.
If it wasn't the fact you're paralyzed.
Ah. I'm going to make a saving throw.
On save.
24. Do I have to save from both the poisons, like the stack on top
Yep.
of each other? Oh, fuck you.
So you're off one.
Sorry, Goblin, we're not going Christmas shopping yet.
Roll another save. Let's see if you break out of it.
What? Roll another save? I thought I only get one per turn.
I'll let you save against both.
Okay. 17.
You successfully break out of your paralyze.
Oh, goodies.
You still have a paralyzed goblin on you, but you know.
Don't worry. He'll come in handy.
I shudder.
Wow.
Actually.
Oh,
Alright, Ben, what would you like to do?
He's the person... Oh, I get to act?
Yep.
Okay. I move towards the tree, leaving the goblin on the ground because it's a free action to drop something. Let's see.
Let's see.
I gently drop him on the ground.
Oh, you're nice at least.
Does that cost an action?
No, you're right.
Okay. So I've moved 5 feet, so I can't use move actions. I'm going to have my lightsaber ready and chop up that tree.
Okay, okay.
Lightsaber +7. 25 versus AC.
That'll hit.
And does this thing take double damage?
You have to wait and see, won't you?
Yep.
Easy answer. Love it.
13 fire damage.
Not bad, not bad. As you cut and as you hit the tree, your lightsaber becomes stuck.
How?
Magic. They're mimics. Suck it up.
Magic. That's the best answer.
Oh my god. Okay.
And
The
the first mimic is now going to use action to try and bite your hand.
Huh? Guys, run away. These mimics have platoon force.
With disadvantage because it's targeting you. Still a 20.
It's
Beautiful.
stupid AC.
Shouldn't sound quite so cheerful hitting us.
I'm not cheerful.
Not you.
So it'll be 7 damage and you let go of your lightsaber.
Huh?
The thing's just bitten your bloody hand.
Can I make a fortitude save?
I'll let you make a will save to resist coiling in pain.
Oh. Damn it. No!
Coil away in fear of the pain. Your lightsaber now stuck in the tree.
Oh, you... It's eating my lightsaber, isn't it?
It's doing something with it. I'm not saying what yet.
It's literally eating a freaking beam.
So its friend is going to merge with it.
Oh, great.
Fuck.
Oh, great.
No. Now it just looks like it's on moron drugs.
And in its hand appears a lightsaber.
Oh, goodness.
Which fuckwit gave it a lightsaber?
Hey.
The DMPC is going to try and kill it. Probably going to fail miserably. Oh,
Nat
It's nat
20.
20.
it's the big one's going to die and split into two.
Mm. What happened?
Yes.
What happened to my lightsaber?
Your lightsaber fell into the ground.
Okay. Is it okay?
It's relatively alright.
I'm.
Can you use force? Other force?
I didn't put skill points into force skills.
Well,
But next level, my lightsaber does an extra 1d8.
That's its turn. It loses its turn because it had to split to save itself. I say, Larry, your turn again. Make a save to try and break away from the paralyze.
Okay.
Oh.
11!
You are still paralyzed.
Yay!
Michael will make a save. What's that? You saved.
woo. Okay. Good. Wait, how many times did I get hit with the poison?
You only hit the once.
Good. Okay. Then I will move here. And attack.
Okay, so the 19 will definitely
19?
hit.
Okay, cool. 8 damage.
What have you written on there? DC what? 17.
Yep. That's the save marker for the paralyze.
Gotcha.
Oh, guys, I only have to roll a 10.
Okay, look, Draconian's turn. So Draconian
No,
one's going to take a pot shot at Ben.
No, it's still my wolf's turn.
Oh, it is too. What's the wolf doing?
Say, move down, bite.
So, just to be clear, that's an
Oh.
ally, right?
And roll that again.
That's an ally?
Yes,
What?
wolf is an ally.
The wolf,
Okay.
yeah, it's Luna. My
Okay.
wolf.
Oh, then
21 hit?
12 will hit.
8 to trip,
Does not
5
trip.
damage. 5 damage.
Okay,
Cool.
so Draconian 1 is going to take a pot shot at Sean.
And it can get fucked.
With advantage because he's got an ally within 5 feet of you. 16 misses, I'm guessing.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Number 2 is going to shoot at Michael. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
I'll have a save, please. And 8 damage.
4. So no.
Okay. Number 3 is going to shoot at Sean as well. That's a crit.
Yeah, I believe that one does hit.
Slightly.
13 damage and a constitution save, please.
Oh, fuck. Con save is a +2. 11.
Does not save. Paralyzed.
And how much was it? 13.
Yep. The
Alright.
Padre is going to take pot shots at Ben. Plus
Okay.
6, not 66.
I need to get some really, really interesting things to increase my armor. Is that a crit?
Yes, it was.
Oh, fuck you! 10 damage?
Yep, and another save, please.
And a save, lovely. Oh, lovely.
I said you're going to go roll a 10.
17.
Look at that. Bandit's turn.
You can still roll under 10.
So, Bandit 1 is going to shoot Ben.
Oh. I forgot the
Bandit 1 missed.
damage.
Bandit 2 is going to shoot Ben. Does 19 hit you?
A what?
19.
Hits.
So 7 damage and another save, please.
Give me a minute. And a save. Yep. No.
Number 3 is going to shoot the wolf.
Rude.
Will miss, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Same thing for Bandit 4. That's also a miss. Bandit 5. Does 17 hit the wolf?
It does.
Did the wolf take
4 damage.
Did the wolf take the plus 20 HP?
Not 100% certain. Let me check.
That's meant to be covered for all players and companions.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Just
the
checking.
wolf does have
Okay.
20.
Okay.
So 4 damage and a constitution save from the wolf as well, please.
4 damage. Con save. Fortitude. Alright, there, plus 6.
It's a good number.
Still no.
Everybody's
Goodness.
posing. So the last shooting
Goodness.
band's going to take a shot at the DMPC and try and paralyze him. No, Mark will freaking hit too. Does not hit. So this little bandit here is going to drop his bow and draw out his daggers. And he's going to take one stab at Sean and one stab at Michael.
Rude.
So 22 to hit Sean will hit. And an 8 will miss. So Sean will take 5 damage.
5.
Speaking of, it's now Sean's turn.
Now, if I rage right now, well, could I for a start?
I don't think you can rage while paralyzed.
Alright, I'll try that first and then I'll... That's a con save.
A second.
I'll look at leadership later.
That's a dirty 20 to
Yep.
become not paralyzed. I use my bonus to rage, and then I'm gonna swing and try and hit this motherfucker with a nat 1.
Yes.
You get way too freaking excited.
3. Let's see what's a 3 on the chart. I'll have a dexterity saving throw, please. DC 10.
9.
You now fall to the ground prone.
Oh, hang on, actually, hang on. Do I have... Oh no, it's only on strength saving. Damn it.
Ben, your turn.
Yep. Alrighties. Let's see. I will summon my Mind Blade as a move action. Oh, that's right. It ate my fucking lightsaber. Don't tell me it's going to eat my Mind Blade too as well.
You'll have to wait and see, won't you?
Fuck that. Actually, no. Mind bow, and I'm going to run towards that enemy as a bonus action. Because as long
You're paralyzed.
I am. I'm paralyzed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's right, I'm going to make a save and throw instead.
Well, you're
26.
not paralyzed anymore.
Okay, now I can summon my Mind Blow. Take a move action, and we will be much more safer over here.
That's what you think, is it?
Mind Blade. Mind Blade. We'll be safer over here. Actually, no, move down towards the sky. Instead.
You
get
climbing on top of the wolf?
No, we'll get there. We'll get there. So that's my move action, that's my bonus action, and I'm going to attack. Fuck those trees and fuck everything they stand for. Mind Blades +8. $11?
We'll miss.
Oh. That's my turn.
Okay, the tree's gonna merge again.
Are these fucking orchid jellies?
And the tree is going to burrow.
It's still got my lightsaber in its hand, hasn't it?
Maybe.
Oh, that's right, it dropped on the ground.
So the tree
Fuck. Huh?
is now going to...
No. It's in flanking position.
I believe
It's
that
now
tree
going
is
to
now going to fuck us in the ass.
Oh.
It's going to erupt from the ground right under Ben's feet.
Oh. It's gonna...
I will have a dexterity saving throw, please.
Reflex, got you. So it had to be reflex.
It's going to try and hit you at the same time.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so it hits you, and you're also stuck in its branches.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, papunta na po. Wait lang po.
Who is dying?
How much damage?
I mean, we're
One
all
damage.
dying.
And the
7.
tree is going to start digesting you next turn.
Fuck you! Fuck you very, very much! I'm making a bard as a backup character. Or a warlord.
So I'm going to try and hit the bandit.
Oh.
Be fucked.
I'm on 27 HP.
Bandit, go pop.
That's pretty much where I was last game. Oh, last combat. I finished on 10.
We'll circle back to Larry when he comes back.
Is this
So
Michael?
now, Michael's turn.
Was that
Michael's the drow.
Yeah.
Oh, you were on 10 HP last time.
Sean was, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, no, I was fucked.
Now Larry's back.
Was that
We'll
my game?
circle back to you in a minute, Larry.
I'm back. Oh, is it my turn?
So you do not pass the save, so yes, it's now your turn, Larry.
Fuck, I didn't know I did that much
We'll
damage.
circle back to Michael's wolf in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, we did.
So you're still paralyzed at the moment, Larry.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make an
Remind me
optimized
again.
character.
The paralyzing thing is poison, right?
Yeah, it's as a result of Draconian's venom glands.
They have a barrel full of that somewhere here.
Yes.
Where is it? Where's the barrel?
Give me a second.
The barrel has an invisibility spell on it.
Let's go with that. I like that.
Oh, sorry.
We saw it before.
Yeah, we said
They disappear. They disappeared before your very eyes.
It was visible to tease you, and then it went poof.
Okay, so it's over there. Okay. So I forgot to mention that my zombie has immunity to poison.
Fair enough. They'll just have to kill you instead.
You, sir, are a muppet.
There was a bandit there, right?
There was a what now?
There was a bandit there, right?
Yeah, kind of got killed when my character rolled a nat 20.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. So you went after me. Yep, that's right.
Yep, the NPC moves last.
Yep. All
So
good.
do I just stand up then?
Yes, you're already standing. You just when you're paralyzed, you're just posing.
Oops.
That's why Ben's the pose expert. He spent more time paralyzed than anyone else.
I'm going to go ahead and use action to dodge, but I'm going to use bonus action to dash towards. Oh, I cannot control my character.
Should be able to.
I want to move next to this barrel here. Can't move him. There we go. And my action would be to dodge. And that's my turn.
Okay, good choice. So, Michael, your wolf still has a go. He hasn't made his save yet. Okay, your wolf made the save.
Okay.
I'll have to fix that.
He's gonna move over here and attack.
Oh,
So attack, 21 hit,
Yep.
8 damage, and 21 to trip.
is the halfling dying?
So he's prone.
Ah, okay.
The tree will take damage, but the tree is immune to trip.
Of course. Okay.
Can't trip a tree.
It's a mimic, so it's reasonable to assume I could trip it.
Fair.
Okay.
Anyways,
So, Draconian number 1 is going to come down. And is going to bite Larry.
Disadvantage.
No.
I did action to dodge.
Fair enough. So 21?
Yeah, that hits.
So 12 damage.
You can.
So Draconian number 2 is going to start taking pot shots at people again. Just not Ben, because Ben's currently trapped in a tree.
Thanks.
So, taking a shot at Sean.
Well, yeah.
That will
in
miss.
order doesn't matter.
Taking a shot at the wolf. And I want Sean. And they all miss. Bennett's turn. So this little Bennett here is going to come up and he's going to stabby the wolf
rude.
with his daggers.
He hits.
So that'll be a total of 12 damage and 2 constitution saves, please.
What's this?
For the wolf.
Ah.
I'm getting to you, Ben, don't worry.
I'm a bit scared. The Christmas tree's gonna have a merry time with me. I need to be a bard. I really need to be a bard. Ooh, I can take
12
levels in
damage?
bard. Fuck, I'm gonna be a
Okay.
second Tyler.
2 saves for the wolf, please.
It fails both of them.
Paralyze. So the next one's going to. So the band's going to start shooting at Sean. 4 minutes left. 2 at Sean, 2 at the DMPC. Ooh, 22 will hit.
Should it not be a disadvantage being I'm at range and prone?
Well, that's an 18 and a 20.
Because the 18 misses.
Well, at least one of them hits then.
And the 20 is my AC with 2 weapons in my hand.
So it still hits.
Damn it.
Plus. It's not that much damage. What's your problem? Constitution save, please. 3 damage.
That's the problem. It's the
Yeah.
Constitution. Yeah.
It's the
It's the
con that
constitutional
goes
thing.
with it.
Oh god.
It's not the damage we're worried about.
Both of them miss the DMPC, and you are paralyzed and prone. This is the.
This is
And-
killing everyone with kindness.
It was 3 damage, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Oh, so much.
Down to 1. Thank you, being raged.
Hey,
So Ben,
I remember the time I used technology in
You're-
the game.
you're currently stuck to the tree. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna cut the tree down.
With what?
Oh. If I use my mind blade, that thing can eat my mind blade.
No, I can't eat your mind blade.
So there's limits to this magic.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to stab the tree. Do I have advantage because I'm next, like, on the tree?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Awesome. Oh, I got a critical. Before you jump up and down, I got a feature which gives me a 19 or 20 as a critical.
That's fine. Rolls your damage.
Awesome. And as a bonus action, I activate my Psionic Strike, which adds an extra d8. Okay.
Do you want to do that?
What?
I said, are you sure?
What? Ah! This magic is freaking weird! As I don't know anything about the bloody magic, yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Rolls your damage.
Okay.
Have we managed to actually kill anything yet?
25
We killed a
damage.
bandit.
25 damage.
Very nice, very nice.
Psychic damage.
Take half of that.
Why?
You'll take 12 damage.
Huh? Does it transfer the damage to me?
Yep. Symbiotic relationship. It takes half, you take half.
Where's this fucking tree?
I did ask if you were sure.
Well, coming from my perspective, I did not know that. That's like
You saw the tree.
I
You saw the tree eat your lightsaber and thought it'd be a good idea to go all out.
Yeah, that's
Still, I do not know that the tree would damage me.
So the tree is going to bite you.
Huh? Ah. It has advantage as well, doesn't it?
Yep.
It hits.
You will take 3 damage.
Yay! I'm on 12 hit points. I got hit.
And
back.
it will regain 3 hit points.
Ow. Fuck. No one attack the tree.
DMPC is going to once again try and kill a bandit. Answer roll on 320s are pretty freaking slim.
How am I stuck to this tree?
You're stuck, as in stuck to it.
Is it absorbed?
It's slowly absorbing you, yes.
The only thing I can do is pray to Zuzuzu.
Well, you can always try getting off. You can always try breaking off of it, but you know.
Oh, you can do that?
You can try.
Okay, I'll try.
It gets harder each turn you're on it, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So you want to break out in the first few turns.
Oh, lovely.
I believe you. Then fuck you.
Fuck you very, very much.
Getting so many offers, I'm just flattered.
I just came
Okay.
from a perverted pub.
Larry, your turn.
Pocket sand.
Let's give one man this over.
And then dodge.
The pocket sand blows back into your face.
Bang.
I think the goblin needs a friend.
Brayden, who the fuck hurt you?
Ben.
No one! Wait, what? I'm usually fair to my players.
Well, yeah, because that Hydra Dragon was totally nice.
That was on your level.
One Punch Man.
That was comic relief. Actually, that was sorceries and starships, for frick's sakes.
That guy's more broken than any of us.
True, true. The stats were
Alright, Michael,
broken.
your turn.
The fact that you won
Okay.
that round was actually meaning that I was nice to you. You lose.
Nothing, and he will pass both of the saves.
Wolf will pass, right? Yep.
And she'll attack the bandit to the south.
Fair enough.
Does 13 hit? Probably not.
Nope.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna roll with advantage. The flanking. 23 hits. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, 5 damage and 24 to trip.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just sorting out a few things around my house as well.
Yep. You're right. Please wait,
How
Ben.
dare you.
What was it? 5 damage, was it? These are the nice draconians I'm giving you, Ben.
I'm not talking about the draconians.
Oh, the mimic tree's nice too. I mean, you know.
Ah, yeah, he just likes snacking on orcs.
You were closest and you weren't paralyzed, therefore,
Oh.
biggest threat.
Oh.
So this draconian up top is once again going to try and bite Larry.
Oh no. Oh. Is that critical?
No. These guys don't crit unless they get nat 20.
Okay.
It's only lackeys, basically, still. Oh. That was unfortunate. 9 damage.
Taken.
Okay, so Draconian number 2 is going to Numbers 2 and 3 are going to shoot the DMPC. Hit, miss, And someone's going to shoot the wolf. That's a miss. And the NPC is paralyzed. Bandit's turn. Bandit's going to stab. Bottom bandit's going to stab the wolf. Chorizo's hit. Michael,
What's up?
16. Either one of those hit the wolf?
No. We'll say C is 17.
Okay then. So, bandits 1 and 2 are going to take pot shots at the wolf. That's unfortunate. $15 damage total and 2 saves from the wolf.
Guys, I think we're supposed to lose here.
Failed one, passed one.
We need to make a wizard as a backup character, guys.
So, these 2 bandits here are going to run off and tell their bosses that they have intruders. Sean, your turn.
Alrighty. So I am paralyzed and prone, yes?
Yes.
Fuck my life.
But nothing's eating you on the bright side.
13?
Does not pass.
And with that one, I have lost my rage. Because I have not taken damage in a round.
Ben.
Yep.
You can make a strength check, try and get away from the tree. DC 15 at the moment.
Can I make... So, is it just a strength check, or is it like a grapple check?
Just a strength check.
Okay. Really?
Yep.
15. I am so angry at that tree that I rip myself out of there. And then I run away. With some bandits. Ooh, goblins up there. Right. Tree's going to get an opportunity attack, is it?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm moving towards an enemy, that is a bonus action, so I can move again. 1, 2, 3. And there. I'm flanking. Oh yeah, actually, hang on. Is my lightsaber over here?
Yes, it's there.
Okay. I will end my turn there.
Everyone thinks he wants the lightsaber back.
You think?
Okay.
A
The tree is going to borrow.
Lightsabers cost 7,000 gold pieces.
That will be the tree's turn. He's currently buried underground, you can't see him.
Fuck.
So, Braden,
Yep.
when are you shouting dinner? Because I feel like you just fucked us.
Yeah, you got to pay for the first date.
You're alive with your problem.
My fucking lightsaber's my problem.
Keep talking, you may just lose it.
I think the difference between a lightsaber and a beam sword is going to be very enforced by Brayden here. If I don't have my lightsaber, I can't get the class feature which gives me the extra damage.
Okay, so Draconian successfully dodges. I'll take the full damage. Those two are Crispy.
Well, what's crispy and shit?
Flame Strike. There we go. He's not healthy. That'll be the DMPC's turn. Larry, your turn.
Pocket sound.
Here we go again.
Yes!
Okay. It's blinded.
Great. I take 5 syringes, get poison from the barrel.
Oh, that's just rude. Yes, that's fine.
And then I probably enter this trench here. How do I enter here? Actually, no, I just stay here. That's my turn.
Michael, your turn.
I will not save from this poison. I'm sure.
Yeah, really, you could surprise you.
Yep. And my wolf still has to make one more save, and does not. So I will not save from that poison, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, so you're going to try and bite again with disadvantage. So he's blinded. And he's definitely not hitting. Number 2. Give me a second here. Okay, so that Draconian there is very, very cranky, very sore. So he's going to come down here and he's going to go to there. That's where he's getting his turn. This one here is going to try and grab Larry. Opposing strength check.
Strength check.
18 is the score to beat.
Okay,
You're grappled.
I'm grappled.
Turn. So top 2 bandits are going to shoot at the DMPC because he's not paralyzed. Fuck right off.
Did you just hit yourself?
With crits.
You're welcome.
Oh my
Alright.
goodness.
Crap. Okay, it's actually got a little bit.
You know, you play screwed when you pick the NPC. When the DM manages to kill his own PC.
I haven't killed myself yet, smartass. So I'm down to about half health.
You what?
It's all good. Oh, there's 2 saves too. Oh, fuck off. Okay then. What? That bandit there is going to chase after Ben.
Yay. Come to me, Mr. Bandit. I want to give you a hug.
Sean, your turn.
What are the odds? 19!
Hey, look at that.
Yay.
All right. So I'm not paralyzed. Good first step. Now I'm gonna stand up. I don't know how to rotate him, but I will.
Go later.
All right, and this thingy next to me, that is an asshole. Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I like assholes.
That's
well.
your prerogative, I guess.
So, on hand, off hand,
Yeah, both hit.
24 and 25.
Nice.
You really like assholes.
Oh, I have a vendetta against assholes.
Right.
16 points of damage. And I'm guessing that I would have absolutely. Ooh, how deep's this that one?
10 feet.
I'm not that tall. Nice. Yeah, no, that'll do me. Oh, fuck it, I've already done it.
As
Don't
he
worry.
dies, he throws a balloon onto the ground as he dies.
Don't tell me you just threw Joker
Is it
Venom.
is it a poisonous paralysis balloon?
No, it's an acid balloon.
What is this fucking
Not as
Joker
bad, I
minions?
suppose. Could be worse.
We're gonna laugh to death.
Reflex save, please, from Ben and Sean.
Fuck you. Fuck you very, very much.
Fuck, 11.
That was
Both
perfect.
fall over into the acid, taking 2 points of damage.
Yay! I'm still alive.
Ben, your turn.
Who dropped the acid?
The
He
dead
dead.
buff.
Who's his next of kin?
I don't know, but they're about to get fucked as well.
Probably
Okay.
bandits up the top.
Now it's an action to pick up something, isn't it?
Yes.
I pick up my lightsaber.
Very good.
And I am going to move there.
Interesting choice.
I'm not going near that thing.
You can't see that thing, it's underground.
Ah, okay. Its head was popping out looking at me.
Well, it's that thing's turn now, as you so put it.
Oh no.
He's gonna come here.
Fuck off. Don't come near me. Please, God, don't come near me.
Reflex save, please, from Ben and Sean both.
Fuck you and the boat you came over on.
And very, very much.
26!
Reflex save?
Yep.
21.
Okay, well, you don't get stuck to it.
Don't tell me it has a miss effect.
And it misses both of you.
Oh goodies. That thing is fucking made from hell.
As it surfaces, you notice the one-handed has a lightsaber.
Huh? I've got my lightsaber. How does it have my lightsaber?
Magic.
So it absorbed my lightsaber, copied the technology, and just basically now can summon lightsabers.
Yep.
Magic.
Shit. It's one of
As a
those.
bonus action, it's going to burrow back underground. Okay.
Lovely.
The NPC is going to try and.
Hang on, do I get an attack of opportunity being as it's burrowing back underground?
Sure.
It was in melee range.
Yeah.
And I should have a bonus on that if assuming I hit 28.
That'll hit.
So 1d6 plus 5 plus I should get 2d6 sneak attack. Because there was someone else next to him. 15.
As your sword hits the tree, it absorbs it. And the weapon you hit it with goes back underground with it.
That's cool. I got more of them. Worth it.
Whatever you do, attack it with ranged weapons, guys.
Hey, Larry, your turn. You gotta try and break the grapple.
Nope. I'm gonna enjoy the embrace. I'm gonna stab him with a syringe.
Go for it. You instead
that's
wind up
my
stabbing
thing.
yourself.
Okay.
You'll take 2 piercing damage from this range.
Okay.
Michael, your turn.
Oh, is it? Is it really my turn? We'll see. Oh yes, it actually is my turn now.
The poison.
And then poison for the wolf dog. No, so just my turn. That's fine. I yeah. Okay. Move there and attack. 22,
Will hit.
8 damage.
Okay. Draconian's turn.
That'll do it. Oh.
No, now, Ben. None of that.
Okay.
But this Draconian here is going to bite you. Oh, no, it's not. Its friend's going to come over here. And it's going to bite you. I'll have a saving throw, please, Ben, and 6 damage.
6 damage? And saving
Yep.
throw. Right, I'll do saving throw first. Still got poison, hasn't it?
Yep.
17.
You pass, aren't you lucky?
Yay. 6 damage.
The 2 bandits at the top are going to shoot. One's going to shoot you, one's going to shoot at Michael.
Question.
Oh boy.
You have advantage because you've got allies.
Do I provoke an opportunity attack if I take a drink from my potion?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
That's good.
because you're not moving out of range.
Yep,
Yeah.
that works.
So with advantage because I got allies within 5 feet of you. 25, I assume, will hit you, Ben.
25 will hit me.
I assume 23 will hit Michael.
Nope.
So 3 damage to Ben and saving throw.
18.
And 5 damage and a saving throw from Michael. Moving down the list. Sean, your turn.
Okay. Oh, difficult one. Come forward to here. Swing with my on hand at the closest one. That's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Now, 1d6 plus 5 plus 2d6 because I've got an ally within 5 feet. That's 13. Does that happen to kill him?
It does.
It does.
As he dies, he dissolves into a pool of acid.
Well, that is rude. But
You'll take 3 acid damage.
that's fine. Do I have eyes on this lovely gentleman here?
You can see him, yes.
Cool. Well, I am going to, with my offhand, throw a dagger. That's 26 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that is 1d4 plus 5. So that is 6 points of damage to that one there.
Not bad, not bad. I believe that makes it Ben's turn.
Ooh, lovely. I am. Where's the stab thing? Is that? Yeah, I can stab that, can't I?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to. Now I've picked up my lightsaber. I've got my mind blade summoned, so I can go all out. First, let's attack with the mind blade. $12 versus AC.
Does not hit.
Okay. Now lightsaber. 20 versus AC.
That'll hit.
That would be 10 damage.
Oh, ow.
Oh, the minimum damage is actually 4. Yeah, 4. My bad. Miscalculated earlier. That's my turn.
Good, it's the tree's turn.
Fuck you, tree.
Oh no, not Mr. Timmy.
Come on!
So I'll have a reflex save, please, from Ben and Sean. Michael, however, is now stuck to the tree.
Who's stuck to the tree?
Michael.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
miss. That's a miss.
I forgot.
And that's a hit on Sean.
Cool.
15.
Cool.
15.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
Cool, so that's halved. Because I'm still raging. And is my 18 enough to dodge?
Yes, it is.
Is 15 enough to dodge?
No, it's not.
I'm stuck to the tree.
Michael and Ben are now stuck to the tree. They've got 4 turns to break out in, or the tree will chomp them.
Fuck.
Oh,
Lovely.
neat.
Oh, lovely. Note to self. Potion next turn.
Okay, the NPC's got to try and break out. You have 2 lots of poison. That will pass. That will not. Oh, let's break out 1 next turn at least. Larry, your turn. You still have to be embraced by the Draconian?
I believe he's enjoying being spooned.
I think so.
So that's 18 to hit for the syringe.
Yep. Another hit.
There's no damage, but it has the paralyzed thing.
He smiles at you and says, "Thanks for the boost."
Dang it. So can you let Frank go?
He smiles and says, "No."
Pervert. And that's
Michael,
my
you are paralyzed and stuck to the tree.
Oh joy. What do I roll for the? Well, actually, I can't roll for that until I get unparalyzed first.
Yep.
So no on that one, and then
Wolf is still paralyzed too.
Wolf is also still paralyzed. Woo woo. And that's it. Yeah.
Okay then. So these two trainers here are going to do nothing because they're happy with where they are. This one down near Ben is going to try and take a bite out of Ben again. With advantage because his tree friend's right next to Ben.
Oh, the tree's friend with the bandits, right?
Yep. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Beautiful. So 7 damage and a constitution save, please.
I'm going to invoke my epic destiny as well. Heroic destiny to prevent myself from dying.
Right. Oh, you're stuck on the tree, aren't you?
Yes.
Never mind, he's not going to bite you, actually.
What's he going to do?
He's instead going to bite Sean, but he's going to re-roll those.
Okay, so I don't take damage?
No, you don't.
Okay, that's good.
Watch him play out the hit. Ooh. So that'll hit.
Yes, that the 21 and the 25 will hit.
So 6 damage and a constitution save, please.
Piercing, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So that would be Shri. And con save. Please God be a high one. Cool. To +2. And get up. Yeah. I totally save.
And paralyzed.
You're talking
So
about I save.
The bandit's just gonna sit back and laugh. If they're assholes like that. Sean, your turn.
Con save, right?
Yep.
That one.
You definitely don't save.
Oh wait,
no.
no, hang on. I'm a halfling. I can re-roll that.
Well, let's hope it's better than that one. Hey, look at that, it was.
20! And I have to use the 20.
That's
Damn.
it. I'm gluing,
Shoot.
I am gluing the halfling to my chest from now on.
So, I am going to use the disengage action as my bonus action. I'm gonna
He's like-
I'm gonna go over there.
I'm out.
Okay, just leave your friend to die. It's fine, I'm sure. Not die.
Don't worry, we're fucked.
I'm gonna use my bow, and it's a nat one. Wait, no, I can re-roll that.
Dexterity save.
I can re-roll that. It doesn't count. 15 to hit the tree.
That'll hit.
God, I love this halfling ability. Oh,
What is
fuck
it?
Lucky. So it's a halfling ability, but if you ever roll an out one,
Mm.
hang on, what is it? I'll find it. Yeah, it's lucky. So it's a Lightfoot halfling racial trait. When you roll a nat 1 on a d20 for an attack, ability check, or a saving throw, you can re-roll the dice and must use the next throw.
Okay.
So I can live with that. And I...
Can
Yes.
do that many times?
As the arrow hits the tree, it will take damage. However, Ben and Michael both take 3 damage as well.
Yep. Every time he rolls a 1.
That's
And the tree will spit an arrow back at you.
I take 3 damage?
Yep, so does Michael.
Okay, now I'm invoking that ability of mine. So I
Being
don't
that
die.
there's 2 of them currently stuck to him, do I get sneak attack on that as well?
Nope, because they're not threatening it.
Rude.
Alright, Ben,
I'm
your
dying
turn.
over here, but that's rude.
My turn?
Yes, Ben, your turn.
I am going to use my strength to get the freak out of that tree.
Are you sure about that? 14 does not pass.
I'm stuck to the tree, aren't I?
Yes. 14 does not successfully get you off the tree.
And I take damage every time I attack the tree.
Yep.
Do I take opportunity attacks from that guy if I try to escape?
Nope.
Okay, I'm very sure I want to get off that freaking tree. Okay. That's my turn.
The NPC's gonna try once again to break out of the last level of freaking paralyzing. Finally. Jesus Christ. He is not going to attack the tree. He's going to attack the Draconian instead. So he decided attacking the tree is probably not a good idea because he'll only kill his friends.
Didn't he kill his friends? Just a suggestion.
Doesn't matter to me. So he's going to use a bonus action to use Cure Wounds on Ben.
Who will use cure wounds again?
So Ben will regain 11 hit points.
The DMPC.
11
I
hit points?
will use reaction to. I will use reaction to do. Shoot, what's that feature?
Okay. So, yep. So I just got 11 hit points.
Second opinion.
Yep.
Second opinion, which adds another 50% of that.
So now 6. So, because I accidentally skipped the tree, like an idiot. The tree is going to move over here. And it's going to high five Sean. Now it's going to try and hit you.
Miss.
Advantage. Yep, both miss.
Still a miss.
So it's going to use bonus action to burrow underground. With its prey in tow.
Oh. Am I still stuck to the tree?
Yep, both are.
Fuck. Sean, are you coming with me?
Nope. But Michael is.
I'll go with you, I suppose.
Okay, Larry, your turn.
The lucky halfling is not with the orc. Lovely.
I wanna break free.
Let's see you try that.
Oh, is the goblin with me?
No.
Nah.
The goblin's currently being molested by a whole bunch of other things.
Was this
Yeah.
a hentai?
13's the score to. Hey, look,
14.
you break free of the grapple.
Yay! Yay! And I'm gonna use my. What do I use? Disengage to run here. Hang on. Here. Wait, I still can't move my character.
Okay. Don't know
Maybe
why.
there. Okay.
It's weird. You should be able to. Hang on a second.
Okay, wait, I can move it now. Okay,
Okay.
okay, it's working now.
Alright. So,
And then
Michael, you are
Stop.
paralyzed, stuck to a tree, and underground.
Still paralyzed. And my wolf is not.
Oh, you both got lucky then, didn't it?
I did. She will. Yeah. And she will use her bite attack. I'm sure. And you roll the attack because
13 will not hit.
yeah. That's why I need to reroll the attack because of the advantage because he's not paralyzed,
Yep.
right?
No, he's not.
15.
Will not hit.
Okay. And that's my turn.
So, this guy's here because kind of Larry again. Like, get back here, I wasn't done with you. He's gonna try and grapple you again. 15 you gotta beat.
okay. Gonna roll 15. What does that mean?
Means you're not grappled. And his
Okay.
friend's gonna try and grapple you.
Perverts!
11 this time.
Ah, I didn't expect the second one.
Grappled again.
No one ever does.
So this one here is going to bite the wolf. So the wolf will take 8 damage and make me another Constitution save. Saving throw for the wolf, please.
I think this character is going to die by death by tree.
So the bandit once again, actually this bandit here is going to walk up to you, and he's going to stab you with a crossbow bolt for 1 damage if he hits you. He doesn't hit you. This one's going to do the same thing. And they both miss. Okay then. Sean, your turn.
Alrighty. So, yeah, nah, you're fucked. Sorry, Larry.
He's a healer.
I'm gonna get death by hugging.
Yeah, hugging, sure.
Because I had a plan, but that plan is now like, yeah.
Do it. Do it.
You know what, Larry? I am going to
Wait.
attempt to save your fucking little ass in here.
Oh, okay. I thought you're going to do some sort of nuclear stuff.
I am actually going to target Larry.
Ooh.
Does a 21 beat your AC, Larry?
Yes.
With my walloping arrow. So
What?
I have 5 walloping arrows.
Lovely.
What's a walloping
So
arrow?
he has to beat a DC 10 strength. Will be knocked. Ah, fuck, wrong one. I thought it was. Whoops. I thought that was the one that knocked you back 10 feet, not the one that knocked you prone.
So I'm thrown now.
Oh goodness.
Nobody expects the 5th character.
Being it's 2 a.m., can I re-choose my character who I'm attacking?
Okay, how many damage is that?
Mr. DM, sir?
I'll go 1 damage. Just let's call it trauma. Took 1 damage from trauma. Not prone by my own teammate. It's gonna be traumatic for the poor bastard.
At least you want to kill by their teammate.
There is that point. There is that point.
Enemies are now confused as to who their enemy is.
Sorry, Larry. This is why I shouldn't drink.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah.
You are currently stuck to the tree and underground. What do you wish to do?
I don't know.
You can still try and break away from the tree.
Yeah, but then I've got to dig up.
Would you rather be eaten by the tree?
I feel like this is a catch-22.
You get a better chance at survival from digging than you do from staying on the tree.
Oh, I'll try to get out of the tree then. Yeah, I got a better chance of survival trying to get away from the tree.
Speaking of, the tree is going to come back up. Going to come back up in a minute.
Oh, guys.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go there.
Rude.
Well, at least your friends are getting some fresh air again.
I'm less concerned about them.
Ow.
Reflex save, please.
Me?
13. I'm guessing that doesn't make it.
It does not. 19 does not hit your AC though either.
No, it does not.
So you won't take any damage.
Fuck, no, it will because I have the bow out.
Oh,
That is my AC.
so you will take 5 damage, and you are now stuck to the tree.
5 of what type, good sir?
Piercing.
So that is 2.
Maybe I gotta manage to put the right icon, yeah. Okay then. Moving down the list. It's going to come over, and he is going to use... What's that one? No, that's not useful. Ben actually has hit points still at the moment.
I have 12 hit points. Ah.
So he's going to reach out and he's going to touch both Michael and Ben. Because he's an NPC, he gets to just punch it, and he's going to use power word heal and heal you both back to full hit points.
Oh, Lois.
Oh,
How
neat.
high level is that guy?
As high as he needs to be at any given point in time.
Add 50% there.
Right.
He's primarily there for. He's got unlimited healing spells and only a couple of freaking damage spells.
Oh, he's that kind of DMPC.
He keeps you alive. I don't mean when I'm not ready to kill you.
No, that's fine. I don't really care. Given what you put us
Larry!
up
I expect you guys to roll better than this, to be fair.
against. Yes.
The rolls have just been shit tonight for everyone.
Lovely.
So Larry, you're currently being hugged by one of the Draconians and stabbed by the bandits.
And beaten up by your friend.
That's right, you're not being grappled anymore. You're just lying prone instead.
Exactly.
Am I
So
not
I help.
grappled anymore?
No,
Okay.
you're trying to knock you prone.
Okay,
Somebody
I plead to these four, saying, please, I'm just a poor little goblin who's being abused by my massa.
I don't think that's gonna help you.
They look at you and say, "Tell you what, if you start dancing, we might let you go."
Dance.
Yeah, they're racists. Yeah, I guess you gotta
I-
make a performance check.
Yep.
Okay. Performance check.
Charisma.
Performance so low. Okay. 15. I did the worm. Since I'm still prone.
Oh no.
Now, please tell me you did it towards your feet, or like towards the west, and went down the hole.
I'm actually going towards the trench.
Yes. You managed to do the worm into the trench.
And then I pitifully fall down the trench. And then I cry. That's my turn.
Michael, your turn. You're paralyzed and stuck to the tree, but you're above ground this time.
Oh boy. It's a different flavor of stuck. Oh, I'm actually not paralyzed anymore. So now I can attempt to get away from the tree. At a
DC 18.
DC 18. Strength check, I'm guessing?
Don't tell me you wasted a 20.
And here's the thing, since we still haven't had a long rest since that last encounter, I have a strength of 6. So that's going to be awesome. So yeah.
Cool.
I'm still stuck to the tree.
And so Draconians, having lost sight of the goblin, decide to flee
Yes.
and report back to their master.
Yes. See? I help. Groveling works.
The bandits, are suddenly putting oil in all the trenches.
Okay.
That'll be their turn. The last Draconian here is also going to retreat back to his masters.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sean's turn.
John is going to, with advantage, because he's still raged. Praise be to Jeebus. and whoever the fuck else he needs to praise right now.
Gork and Mork.
20.
Did you pray to Gork and Mork?
I pray
You
to I don't even.
successfully get loose of the tree's grip.
Now, is that my action?
Yes.
Rude. Okay.
Ben, your
As a-
turn.
Hang on. As a bonus action, I disengage and run. Hashtag road.
Alright, Ben, your turn.
I'm going to try to break free from the tree. 18.
Oh, look at that, you break free as well.
Huh?
Just leaving poor Michael stuck up there.
Why did I move? That's it. Okay. I'm going to, as a bonus action, move towards the bandit. The tree can have an opportunity attack if it wants one.
Oh, it wants it.
Oh, actually, as an action, I'm going to disengage.
You've had your action though. You used to get off the tree.
No. Okay, it gets an opportunity attack. Wait.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Yes!
Is he dead? Oh no, he's full of 4 hit points.
That's my turn.
Okay then. Tree's turn. It's gonna go over here. And it's gonna give you a big high five.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
No.
No. No, 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 no. Fuck
With
off.
advantage because it's got a friend of 5 feet.
Why is it not got a circle? Has that thing still got us all as HP? Oh. Guys, we need to kill the freaking tree.
And I will have a reflex save, please.
From me?
Yep. As it high fives you, you grab onto it for dear life. It becomes stuck again.
Oh no! I'm gonna have nightmares about Christmas trees tonight.
And it's gonna come up here with prey in tow. And that'll be its turn. I'm gonna try and kill the last bandit. Actually, no, what's going to do is it's going to. Give me a second to find it now. It's going to come up, and it's going to use Greater Restoration on Michael. Restoring his strength back to normal.
Okay.
Because he's going to need every ounce of it to get out this turn. Okay, Larry, your turn. You're in a trench and you've been covered in oil. What do you wish to do?
I get out of the trench.
Make me a climb check, please, with disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Because the sides are slick with oil.
What's the climb check? Is that strength?
Strength.
Okay.
Are you 5e?
Yes.
Athletics.
So it is
Oh,
2.
okay. Athletics. Okay. Yes, I flew away.
You successfully climb out of the trench that well, you land over next to the barrels.
Okay, and I get more. I get more poison.
Alright. Okay, Michael, your turn.
Nope.
Roll again.
Okay. Nope. Oh goodness.
The tree absorbs you.
That was fun, guys.
You can still be saved if the tree is defeated.
Well, I gotta head to bed. Let me know if I
I've got
survive.
Okay. Oh, my nightmare is still on the screen.
You guys have a good night.
The bandits are going to set the trenches alight and flee,
Right.
leaving just the tree.
Right.
So, Sean, your turn.
Would I know if I can knock a fucking tree prone?
Would you guys hate me if I use that tree in the next session?
Yes, I would.
Very much so.
It will have a taste for Braden. Dragons. It likes the taste of dragons.
This tree will not be used again, I promise. Not for a while.
How do you know
So,
that? It's like a fun encounter.
The tree cannot be knocked prone.
That's fine. I'm taking a new plan. I've gone down 10 feet. I'm going to attempt. Actually, would this work? Would I be able to knock someone off of the tree?
You could certainly attempt it, yes.
Nat 20.
You successfully knock the orc off the tree and into the
Yay.
burning trench.
Do I take damage?
Yes, you just landed in a burning trench.
You've got to be kidding me.
And
well,
I'm
at least I'm not stuck to fucking Timmy anymore.
disengage and run.
I can fix that, Benjamin.
Oh, that sounds wrong. I'm lucky there's no Catholic priests in the party.
9 burning damage.
Oh, don't tell me I'm on fire.
Yep. Your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. As per I'm going to get out of the fire pit. Away from the fucking tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to use my action to try and put out the fire.
You successfully put out the fire.
Okay, thank you. So I don't have to make a roll.
So he's no longer flaming. Gotcha.
I'm no longer on fire.
The tree has sacrificed all but a small portion of his hit points in order to throw his pine needles at everyone.
Oh. I really got to use this tree for a Christmas special.
Ditto.
But this is his all or nothing attack.
Oh, okay. That's... Wow. It's gonna hit everyone.
So roll 1, he gets to roll again. So everyone will take 13 damage. Bludgeoning.
We don't get saves?
Nope.
7.
Like that's gonna kill anyone.
No, it's not gonna kill anyone, but still.
Okay. The NPCs had enough of this tree.
Right, Mr. Powerful. Right, yeah, Mr. The fuck?
And he is going to cast, just for shits and giggles, because I can, Firestorm.
Yay!
And I'm gonna step back before I cast it 'cause I really don't give a shit by it.
What level is this guy?
Level 11 he needs to be at the time.
Oh, okay. He's a god?
Basically.
Oh, okay.
The tree is dead.
Yay!
And the damn PC will magically teleport the drow outside the fire cube of death.
Oh. Okay,
We win!
we win.
And we all level up 2 times.
I say 3 times. I
Okay,
want
Three's pushing it.
I want my goblin companion. Wait, do we actually level up 2 times?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah!
Yes. That was mean and horrible. I feel bad.
Oh my lord. Thanks, Brent.
You'll understand why. You level up twice, you heal back up to full, so long rest, everything required.
Yep.
So everyone should now be level 6.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
I've already told Michael that we all move up in the world. So, up 5, yeah? Gotcha.
As you go down the trap door,
I wasn't going anywhere near that fucking door.
it pulls you in.
Oh, we are puppets of the gods. So whatever Braden says we do, we do.
That's gonna bring you all back. Gonna bring you all in.
Or to transfer into English, choo-choo!
Well, I assume you wish
Nah, it
to
hurts when you chew.
not die from the Raptor's curse.
Do we die from the Raptor's curse?
It can kill you, yes.
Okay, then we need to go in the trapdoor. In the river.
Oh, fuck me and the boat you came over on.
Oh no!
But Mr. DM, sir, before we got, like, dragged, like, suction cupped into the thingy, did I have a chance to find, like, my sword and my dagger and my arrows?
Yes. You recover all lost equipment.
Including all my arrows?
Yes.
That's
And your lightsaber is repaired. But a trauma. So in the room you see 2 goblins.
Those goblins are evil.
Refresh her.
What?
I'm not gonna refresh her.
Not
They
you,
are?
the
You see
other,
2 goblins,
the other goblin.
3 robot-like creatures, and a statue in a fountain.
Hey, don't
And that's
think
where
my
we will
character
leave it
knows
for this
anything
session.
about these, but we're afraid. Ooh, actually, who wants to become Cybermen? Why are you not?
That's where we'll leave it for this session. I'll catch you all next time.
Okay, take care.
How you level up so
Okay.
before next session, because it's gonna get hard.
Yep.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
So it was a Dark Souls level difficulty.
You'll be stronger as well. What's your problem? I promise the tree won't be there next time.
No, it will just be bigger and have tentacles.
Ooh, roper. Hmm.
Oh fuck.
Thanks, man.
I'm
I'm gonna find out to plan out my next.
okay.
I'm gonna find out to plan out this dungeon properly. So I'll catch you then.
Alright,
Okay.
have fun,
Yeah.
be good. Thank you much, Lee.
Thank you for the game.
Alright,
Take care, guys.